games, our best of 5. See you there.
Hold on. Oh. I'm setting up my YouTube stuff real quick while the intro plays out.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, an exciting day, of course, as we touched on as not Team Secret Wales, in fact, it's the Vikings going up against DFM. The Vikings, really the gatekeepers for the VCS here. If they're able to hold steady, get the win here, as it looks like they had the same issue you did, not unmuting the mic, but if they do get the win here, it will guarantee at least one VCS team making it over to Da Nang. And I mean, to be honest, with DFM and the gauntlet they have to run to deny that, it feels inevitable that one of the VCS teams will be headed over to Da Nang, headed to Worlds to represent our region. And it is exciting. All we kind of have to find out is between these 4 teams who it's going to be. Now, for this game in particular, DFM up against Vikings, Aria and Citrus are going to have to play such a massive part. But unfortunately, steering across from them, between Cardi and Guri, 2 of the best of the sort of jungle mid duos we have here. Very good at playing together. I mean, Guri, for my money, kind of that standout carry jungler in the league, while not necessarily the best performing. When he is popping off, he is popping off.
Absolutely, but
no, come on, man. Let's get some LGL victories in there.
He's really been sticking to and looking quite good. For me, unfortunately, I think the biggest gap is in the top lane. Kratos just a little bit better than Ray is at the moment, and I say that generously. It's quite a significant margin. I think realistically, Ray has really struggled to find himself this year, whereas Kratos has.
Okay, if DFM wants to win, Aria and Citrus needs to pop the fuck off. Those 2 need to play well. If they're not playing well, this team cannot win. That's just how it is in the LCP. Oh, I hope so, dude. If they gap Vikings, I will fucking explosion. My penis will be so happy, dude.
With that, Neferi didn't find a whole lot of success. Now, I actually think the 2 champions do play relatively well together. But once you fall behind with the Neferi, it becomes a little bit more difficult to get back in that game. And we saw how successful Citrus has been on the Zed, on the Talon. I really do hope we get to see him on something like that again. Yeah,
it was a rough day to be in Oriana yesterday, unfortunately. Just whiffs across the board. But coming in, Paz, I mean, was just elated. Getting themselves into playoffs for the first time this year with a shot at potentially making it to Worlds. So you'd want to make the most of it here, and you can imagine going to the best of 5. They have been doing their homework, and for the Vikings, a similar story. Yes, they have made playoffs, but it really hasn't gone beyond that.
Yeah, very true. I mean, it wouldn't be too surprising to see them get eliminated early, just simply because that is unfortunately for them what has occurred time and time again. However, this time it's probably the easiest of their opponents they've had on an elimination game in DFM. And DFM, I mean, they have to rise to the occasion. The hopes of LJL here for that roster, and SHG were not able to find any success in the past. I mean, LJL,
yeah, you'd think the SFL would make Guri better.
To find an actual win.
Asian physical interaction is so cringe my European eyes. Yeah, it's kind of cringe.
The brains behind behind the operation. As you said, just so happy to be here in the first place. And you can only imagine the emotions you'd see if they were able to continue that success and find a deep run into our playoffs.
Absolutely.
They still don't. Dude, we've been doing this for 1 year and they still can't get the fist bumps and handshakes down.
Opted into for Vikings coming in as the higher seed, of course. So they will have that option for the counter pick, will the side of DFM. But I mean, you look at it for both teams. The win rate went ahead at 15 minutes. For the Vikings, a 90% win rate. So 1 in 10 games have they lost while they've been ahead. Little bit different for DFM, 75%.
Bow's okay? Yeah, Bow's okay.
3 in 4 chance that they can get over the line. They only need to win the 3 games. I proved that they can do it in 3 out of 4 times. So
no, it's just like you don't. We never. It wasn't a thing until Riot made it a thing.
Here in the playoffs, blue side just has a
like the fist bumping, like you know. I mean, before it was handshaking, right? But like that was also really awkward.
I mean, the one blue side victory so far here in
like,
the LCP playoffs. So
like the Korean teams, like Chinese teams, you know. I mean, even like the Asian teams don't do that. We don't do like the handshake before a match. It was like an NAEU thing, and then Riot made that an international thing.
22. No, it must be 2.
So then it became like, you know, I don't know, a global thing.
You're not getting me to do math in public.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
No, because that's close enough to 2 out of 10. So
yeah, there you go. Well, Vikings banning away the Nico, the Azir, and the Poppy on the side of DFM. The Yunara, Wukong, one more to come through, of course.
Nocturne. Like, there's just no reason it should not be Nocturne for DFM.
No, not DFM couldn't leave open Nocturne.
I mean, Citrus does like it. But
yeah, Citrus likes it, so yeah. I'm fine with leaving it open.
Opportunity. And also knowing that
yeah, they left it open.
So opportunity now for the Nocturne.
If Vikings first pick it, that's crazy, right?
Can almost guarantee it will be picked up by DFM.
The response potentially.
Small monster bottle? No, I said no.
One half of that combo. Potentially.
It's 355 milliliters.
You see it. But I think realistically, DFM
no, you can't.
likely going
355 ml
in that Nocturne, which has been just so prolific. And there you go. Citrus locks it in.
Absolutely.
Aurora.
Now another pick to come through is the Corki for Karkun. So a nice strong bot lane champion will be able to navigate that lane phase.
Is that small?
Well. And it's going to be up to Shogun to see what he can do to match it. Picks the Jarvan here for Guri. I mean, it's good against the Nocturne in the sense that Nocturne goes in. You can sort of lock him up, but against the Corki, you won't have that much success in general. Of course, Kasa has something to say about that after yesterday's game.
500?
Yeah, that will go down in history as a very rough day to be a Corgi. But effective enough.
This is big.
Pick up the Ambassador as well. So
in Asia, here it's big.
Play this Ambassador a little bit better.
Fuck you! Wait, dude, is this some fucking like Asian dick joke, you motherfuckers? You're saying 500 million is big? No, dude, 355 is big. Listen, listen, it's not about the size of the can. It's about what's in the can, okay? And this can.
Find where this Aurora can come through with that.
You know what? Fuck it, whatever.
Team fight impactful ult in the between worlds.
Monster
so
are considered big too. 500 million is crazy. Red Bull's 250. Yeah, Red Bull's smaller.
Against the champs like the Ambassador and the Jarvan.
We have the small little like shot glass Red Bulls.
Yeah, no, it definitely is going to be an interesting one. You look at both these top laners have played the Rumble, but with
I don't like the Corki pick here.
Locked in that Ambassador for Kratos, there is a potential that they ban that away from Ray, given that the Renekton has already been taken.
Dude, why is everything Asia so small, dude?
In the support role. So there is potential.
I mean, I still think it'd be pretty big if I had
looking at what you've got, Rakan bans make a huge amount of sense realistically. There is going to be some Brom value as well for DFM, having been shown for Harp, but Xayah taken away as well. So they're removing those champions that get a little bit more security into the Nocturne. I don't blame them at all, but Shogun coming in for game 1.
Dude, I'm Asian.
Has a pretty deep pull.
I'm insecure.
What they're showing. I mean, they realistically can play something a little bit more safe for him, and Yorick away from it. This is an interesting second round of bans. I would have thought that, you know, definitely the Rumble would have copped a ban against Ray.
Yeah, it is curious. I also think the Brom has a lot of value here for both teams. So, yeah, I mean, curious drafting phase.
Shut up, dude.
I mean, realistically, the support trades, I imagine,
How long do I live? Not much longer. I mean, you'll live longer than me, right? Because I'm also unhealthy as fuck.
Well,
that is
you
shit.
Can also, the one thing I'm considering is, okay, as no pick is here, coming through for the bot lane here, or at least the support role here for DFM, but you can just go Lucian Braum here for the side of Vikings. It's a perfectly strong bot lane. Obviously the Braum does well up into
from
this
Cancer. What the fuck?
Which will pair at least with the Ambassador, and there is that
time him out.
So you can play it as a pseudo dive comp with that Orianna. Rakan does come through. So going a different angle and does pick up the Rakan like you suggested, and it's a perfectly good way to go about the draft. There is
unfortunately, I still think it's just a crazy value for Braum, for Harp, yeah. That plus, I mean, this is actually kind of crazy value for Blitzcrank as well. Just looking at it, there is no one that is going to be all that great at taking the hook. I mean, Guri the best if he can somehow get that flag and drag off.
Well,
but no,
there goes half my chatter base.
Not sure about the Alistar for Harp. I don't really think it is going to be offering them all that much, other than just being a CC engaged support. Yeah,
and it's also one target less for the for the Jarvan, really, right? You can lock up the Alistar, but generally his headbutt will have that cycle come through and get himself out. So I mean, it's not a bad pick by any stretch of the imagination. I do think the Braum went a little bit wanting
It has much more value, I think, than the Alistar, really.
Yeah, I mean, same as the Rakan. I think the Lucian alongside Braum would have been quite strong.
No, the DFM draft is way better.
This is what they go for. There's obviously higher highs for the Kai'Sa.
You don't like the new clothes? What clothes?
More damage generally than the Lucian's able to. So, ultimately, I think between both of these drafts, perfectly good coming through from the side.
What makes it even crazier? Win rate for
DFM has a better draft. I want Earth this one. You know why? Because I say so, and I've been a professional coach in the past. Therefore, bow down to superiority.
The drafting phase of game 1.
What in the fuck is that? Is that Arya? What the fuck?
Oh, what a Nocturne skin.
You're changing for the LCP? No, I saw my wrestling stuff.
IG Kai'Sa.
Oh, Xilong.
No, this is the.
I used to be a wrestler. Look at all that fat on my arm, dude. Oh, no muscle there. There's a reason you are not a coach anymore. Yeah, but I was. Were you? No. Therefore, appeal to authority. Loving the haircut.
Multiple times, but that's
I've always had this.
Just in fact do more damage.
I just wore a hat before, dude. I'm not gonna do that on stream. That makes me insecure. I was gonna take out my headset and let's see if there's an indent on my head, but that is why I wear a hat. Like legit, yeah. Like dude, the Tyler 1 headset indent. I get that shit when I wear a headset for too long, and that makes me very insecure about my fucking deformed head.
Ultimately, you can't go too wrong with Alistar.
3 odds, 25 plus 5 kills. Damn, you think there's gonna be 26 kills in the game? Yeah, I'm not thinking about my headset, dude.
Yeah, I'd never seen that splash until yesterday, and I couldn't believe how the face actually just looked like Warwick's face.
Yep.
Skin game OP, thanks man. I have really nice skin.
Honestly,
Skinhead. Actually, no, wait, no.
Citrus at level 1 on the Nocturne in general will be
Let's move on.
Stronger than Jarvan. While the Q's down, you are going to be missing out on the bonus stats.
Yeah, the jungles are fighting. They're invading each other. Citrus should win this, right? Citrus is better. Watch him steal it. Watch him steal it. Oh.
Spine's going to come through, and it's Citrus that gets it. Not getting enough of the small raptors, though, to get that level 2.
Doesn't even hit level 2. Laser Head has a cushion? No, that pushes down, though. The cushion pushes it down.
Yeah, we'll just be able to head walls and should get his 2 off that pretty quickly.
It's such a fat pig. No hat today? Yeah, not today. I don't know where I put it. And I don't want to wear the fishing hat.
Certainly is no longer a Game 1 champion like it has been in the past. Not quite the same level of strength anymore as one of those small Krugs going to be left. And I don't know how much it will matter, but the fact that Guri did not get his first camp, and it's such an odd amount of XP that both junglers are sitting on.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but
out if it's the difference between him being level 3 or 4.
I can order you a hat real quick, try to get it delivered within an hour. I want to get different hats. I'm going to look up, actually, hats. I can just order it. I usually like to go to the store though.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't like ordering things online.
Ray with that wave pushing in to Kratos has taken a large chunk of damage. He headed back to his base for his troubles. We'll have teleport.
I gotta get some clothes, hats. But I mean, I don't know. I spent enough money this month. I bought an ice cube tray for like $1. I went to the dollar store.
The auxiliary camps.
They tried to make me use those self-checkout machines, but I just said like, oh, no understand, you know, no Chinese, no understand, sorry.
All about that paranoia timing.
And then they let me wait in line to use the registered guy.
Part of his comp. Very top crab.
See if this guy gives
Going to the store is a Chad take.
I'm wondering. I imagine it will.
I don't know. Everyone always wants to order everything online, but I don't really like it. If I can avoid it, I try not to order stuff online. I like to go to the store. I just like touching stuff and feeling it before purchasing it. I just don't like going like beep 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 and then doing it.
Looking to contest it. Both smites available.
Kevin, he puts tobacco in his mouth. This is bad, right? Oh yeah, drugs are bad. Don't do tobacco.
I don't necessarily know if it was a choice. Just not having that vision.
No drugs.
Exactly where Citrus was.
Yeah, very true.
Didn't want to risk it. So Citrus living in Guri's head a little bit rent-free.
The reason I do it, another way to die faster. Based. Actually, no, don't do that.
The blue buff as well. Reasonable start for both teams. No one getting that big of an advantage. Guri will begin his second clear, unfortunately.
I don't want to live too long, dude. I'm already 30. I feel like I've already experienced life enough. What else is there to do?
Closer and closer to that level 6 mark. Now,
I've already been masturbating for so long. It's like, what else is there in life?
On the Nocturne, that's where you really start to find your stride.
Don't tell me if I microdose meth, I can become faker.
Okay,
Is this
so
true?
farming in the jungle.
No. I think you'd have to eat a lot of broccoli, meditate, reading books, drinking water.
That is get to 6.
You'd have to be a very boring person outside of League of
Has been
Legends.
initiated by DFM up in the top side. Karkin and Harp. Gonna be looking to match into Kratos.
50 years? Nah, dude. Best I can do is like maybe 5.
Too long looking mid.
Anything more than that, yeah, I'm out.
You can't go much more aggressive.
You'll be 80 jerking to hentai? Yeah, I know.
Sante. It's a champ he's put a lot of time into, so at least he'll be
okay, Arya?
Up there by the Garen Engines. Gonna have to
he's trying to save his flash. Oh, he holds flash!
A very costly escape there.
Damn!
Mid lane for DFM. That's the exact person you don't want to be falling behind. Generally is that guy on the team that is most capable of carrying 9 times out of 10.
You won't jerk? Dysfunctional cock? No, I'll get one of those super jerk-off machines. The ones where, you know, you get the stand and stuff, right? And then the thing goes ring, like really fast. Out the VR goggles, I'll be like this. Ring. That's how I'll live the next 30 years of my life. Disconnected from the outside world. Took me up to an IV.
Hold up, bot lane. Ray. Can he find? Yes, he can. Flash away from Shogun.
I'm surprised. Wait, why doesn't Ray fucking just dive that?
Great piece of aggression.
I mean, I guess he might die too if Guri is there.
AD carry. Kratos playing aggressively on the top side.
Okay.
Onto Harp, and look at that damage going towards the DFM bottom laners.
Both AD carries suffering.
Yeah, he's kind of close to holograms.
Knocking on the door of 6, but
maybe
doesn't want this, knowing for that Cardi is back here.
We'll see. AI is too horny.
It is going to be Rod of Ages Seraphs for Cardi. So the mana build.
Yeah, what a... Oh, that's such a boring build. That is really a boring build.
Why?
It means he will be tanky, won't do as much damage.
Junglers are both now having those 6s online.
Wait, what's a boring build? I wasn't paying attention.
He's going to be able to find another opportunity like he had that long ago.
Whose build is he mad at?
There is potentially a world, but I think given Shogun getting slapped around a little bit, it's probably going to...
Oh, there's Oriana. Is Oriana going Rod into Seraphs? No fucking way, right?
Too long again, lurking in the mid lane.
What? Yo, let's go. You know what? I'll take
Very
it.
quiet game.
Maybe they'll run it down to Arya.
Neither
Come
team
on,
playing
Citrus Arya, you
themselves
gotta pop off.
much of anything so far, and remains essentially even. Very slight advantages, but nothing that's gonna really tip the scales one way or the other just yet. Although DFM gonna be starting up now on the Void Grubs. Will definitely get this first one for themselves, as the Vikings aren't there to contest this one. And Citrus saving the flash, maybe trying to look for an extra.
Okay.
Continuing to hit away at this next grub. They can be happy with just the 2, but how are they going to play the fight? Because Vikings are going to be looking for one. Citrus would have
I mean, Shogun's not here. Rayfarkin has TP.
They're going to take the 2 and just walk out. Neither team willing to pull the trigger.
Wow, okay.
Absolutely.
I don't know why, though.
Command
Get TP
Shockwave.
advantage. Why not just fight for all 3?
Cataclysm available. It likely would have been an angle. A lot of damage, and Shogun can be there very, very quickly.
Take the fight, no?
Unfortunately, he's on the bot side, doesn't have TP.
Whatever.
So, as much as Kai
DFM, gambate!
Paranoia going to be used up on the top side. Public execution comes out. Unfortunately, the tether of that fear is going to be broken.
I mean, yeah. Hard has
all. Out of the almost impending death. Yes, he is. Enough mobility.
What?
Great timing by Kratos. He lands that public execution. It's spell shielded, so the CC doesn't go through, but it gives him that distance. The flash after breaks the fear tether, and that alone keeps him alive. So, looking in for action, DFM,
Dude,
but
DFM are already down 600 gold. What the fuck? Mid and AD are just behind, falling behind CS.
Right. Playing very well around that grand entrance.
I don't like the Corki, dude. I don't know why Corki has such a high prio.
Relentlessly by Shogun, who is having a slightly better time than his counterpart.
Corki has a negative win rate. Wow, 44.8%.
In on him. Wow, just the clearance is so crazy. Even with everything there, they just couldn't stop him. Oh, Ambessa, such a mobile champion.
You know what I wish? Well, I guess I'd find very fun. As if in, slow games, you get to the 10-minute mark and everyone gets shoved into an arena. Kind of like, oh, hold up. Talking about arena, Citrus is shoved in just that, and
Citrus?
he's going to get taken out. First blood. Able to be picked up there from Cardi. Blue buff likely to follow it, but Rayfarkin on the top.
Oh! Let's go, Ray!
Is it going to be a solo kill?
Please. Come on.
One more auto attack would do it for Ray.
Nice! Let's go, Ray! Rayfarkin!
Two answer back and now one apiece.
Yo, this guy just solo killed Kratos!
Shogun. Now he's found Kratos. That
Hey,
very hectic
fraud
dive on the top
alert!
side uses Kratos' flash. It means that
Ray the Farky himself just solo boloed
very
Kratos.
aggressively towards the tower.
Not a matchup you expect Cassante to be solo killing in, but Ray, he picks it into the Ambassador and finds success thus far.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, maybe just one
Put
of those
some
matches
respect
that he
on
knows
his name.
so well, inside and out.
Oh, let's watch this replay. Look at this, dude. Look at how good Rayfarkin is. Auto attacking. Q's. Ooh. Damn.
Nice W.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Pathmaker,
Oh,
fantastic.
baby.
All out dragging Kratos away from his tower. He tries to head down the river, but the Q flash from Ray lands that slow. The auto attack.
Okay, he's missing a lot of Qs. No, but that one he lands.
Trying to get away.
Oh, look at that flip back.
Crazy that the shield keeps him up through the Pathmaker again.
Yeah.
Eventually does find it.
And not all that long after, Citrus goes down as well, so the timing works out pretty cleanly.
Dude, Kadi, dude, I never want to see Vietnamese players play Orianna ever again. What in the fuck is he building? Why the fuck is he going?
Come down to a smart fight. Citrus is good with the hands. Knocked up in the back.
Okay, Citrus. Oh, you ult out? Chasing after? Oh, and then my blast going away. Okay. Oh, can we kill Shogun? There we go. Let's go, Harp. What the fuck? Nice! Oh, Ray! Fucking!
Feast of Warfare picked up. Ari is the one to claim the third.
Damn! DFM!
DFM.
Gambate! Du, DFM håndter de trollene! Så gøy! De håndter trollene! Oh, let's go, dude. Dude, they're speaking mad Japanese, dude.
Oh, and it's gold in the pockets of Aria. And
come on, boys.
Well, probably not the one you wanted on, has just completely taken over this game.
Absolutely. Great smite out of Citrus. Tries to look here for Cardi, who did use his flash, but isn't going to be able to find him. And Guri very easily knocks up this kill. Unfortunately, though, Shogun playing way too aggressively, just walks into 3 members.
But I mean, still, dude, look at that.
Connects on the max range QE. And Ray looks even further. A great pullback there onto Sealong.
Back.
The singular auto attack out of Aria is what claims him.
Yep.
Oh, baby, let's go.
First item starting to come through. Ice Spawn, experimental hexweight, Leandri's done. Triforce a little bit off for Karkun, but should be coming pretty darn soon. With how much stacking he's done on that tier.
Oh man, so good.
Afterwards.
I get to feel happy. Hey, you know what? If Gam's gonna disappoint me, might as well make it 2. Include Vikings in that disappointment rankings, dude. Hell yeah.
I have to go back and look, but I'm not even sure SHG have picked up a single game win in playoffs. Kratos going to be looked at in the bot side here as Aria's in the area as well.
Yeah, probably not.
Available for the MBS now, and the shield is going to keep him relevant.
Maybe they didn't get to play against the 5th best team.
All the while, Cardi getting some alone time in the mid lane. And the problem with Cardi's build is it takes a long time for him to hit his power spike. Just 2 scaling items. Shogun, no flash. He does use the E. Combo misses from Harp. What a disaster.
Yeah, you can't be missing such a fundamental combo.
What? Why are people missing that fucking combo so much?
Long doing the exact same.
Okay.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Arya, can you take tower? Oh.
But there's pressure up there from DFM. Has not needed them anything, and it's going to be Vikings in the river first to start up this Rift Herald. Now there is the paranoia there, but no time to get in to the fight, so they are looking now instead onto Guri, who does drop down that cataclysm, and Citrus locks himself in it.
Oh no, what the fuck is going on, dude? They're so split. Oh, he spent so much time trying to kill Jarvan. Oh fuck, this is bad. Okay, what is Guri? Oh, Arya, that TP so late.
Teleport coming in. This will be Arya looking for something on the backside of that engagement, but
that TP was so slow.
The 1 for 0 and the Rift Herald for the Vikings.
Yeah, I don't for the life of me know what Arya was doing there. He's such a massive part of this team's damage. If they're going to be contesting anything, he needs to be there, but he's down on the bot side meeting Kratos over a tier 1.
Yeah.
I mean, for my money, Citrus making the worst play of that, using that Nocturne ult into the Cataclysm, and Guri just gets himself out of there, and all of a sudden your Nocturne's flashing out, not able to find the damage.
Kevin's gonna enjoy the last of LGL getting gangbanged by VCS. What are you talking about?
Shogun and Sealong doing a magnificent
It's the LGL versus the VCS, and they like those odds. Here comes DFM, dude, making that miracle run to Worlds.
Yeah.
Dude, if that happens, yeah, dude, that I'm not gonna go to Vietnam, dude. That studio, that stadium, arena, whatever the fuck, is gonna be fucking nobody. What Vietnamese person is gonna go watch 2 PCS teams and an LGL team? Nobody, dude. That's gonna be crazy.
This teleport just takes way too long.
Okay, so that does explain why it took so long for Ari to get involved.
But why was Arya in that position to begin with?
Kratos to stall things out, and yes, you are right. Not a single win for SoftBank when it comes to playoffs time.
Yeah, unfortunately, DFM, when I asked, was in a position where maybe they looked like they could be able to do it, have now fallen behind, and it's only the Cassante that has a gold lead.
Caster Jinx my team.
No.
Yeah, why should LGL be happy?
Drew gonna be looking up at this top side.
Okay.
Getting low, but does have the flash redemption.
But wouldn't okay.
Yeah, no, you got to
wonder. What about Dragon?
There's an element of desperation now creeping in
Dragon.
because they're trying to force these plays, and it's allowing Vikings to actually take some onus around the Rift.
I fucking can't, man.
The second dragon of the game there first, of course, and you look at the situation. Noxie and Blessings have not been claimed yet, or the feats of strength rather. There is still an avenue in which Vikings actually pull this back and take it for themselves.
Yeah. Have evened the monster slaying and looking to be able to pick up the first of the tower.
I mean, first tower goes down, right?
Not feeling confident enough.
And the monster slaying.
Cardi will leave that tower. Ray clearing out the minion wave.
Yeah. No, Vikings are decent, but the gap between 5th and 6th is huge. Like the bottom 3 and top 5, like that 5th place team, the gap is actually really wide.
10.5 to Artican. Again, not likely to see it taken off rip, but crazy things do happen, especially when the stakes are as high as they are. Tower goes down.
One more objective. Could be the Artican.
Oh, Otacon for feats of strength. Let's go.
Get themselves.
Yo, I mean, Citrus, you're an Octon. You gotta play better, man. Can't the Cinderella run can't end this early.
Still got 3 more stacks to go. It's not entirely finished, but looking a far sight stronger. With those two now ready.
I mean, I think DFM should win at least one game, right? I don't think it'll be a 3-0 blowout.
For sure.
Because Vikings, yeah, they'll drop games randomly for no reason. Also, Kadi is, yeah, Rod into Seras, man. That's crazy.
As I say, Silong finds his avenue in onto Karkun and finds a lot of damage as well.
Okay.
Costs him the ultimate, but barrier lost for Karkun. Admittedly doesn't go down, so important for sure.
Is that Jack Show?
You have in pocket. Oh, not quite finished that second item. It is fully stacked and ready to go. Yeah.
Because Sante.
Enough to just tick it over. Complete it.
Oh!
Right. As well as Harp looking now onto Cardi. Harp can find his way onto that Orianna, and Cardi does lose the flash, but again, we're seeing a lot of trading of summoners, but not actually.
Yeah, Summer's being used, but nothing's coming out of it.
They've done a bit of job at playing around the map though, so half the time, nothing really occurs.
Okay, what a weird Jarvan, I mean, Rift Herald usage.
Right time more often.
Is that thing even gonna be able to hit?
Charge. Just gonna go through.
Oh my.
2 HP in a dream.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
That is essentially down.
It's a non-town.
Yeah, where's the MVKE is so bad that series go over a long time.
It's not gone over yet.
Oh,
that is all this signifies. But it will go down as Shogun trying to push this wave in. You see everyone on the sides there. Long does get chunked down to half HP as Arya continues to try and find him. The range is going to be put down.
Oh!
That's Rakan. Nice and healthy.
Dude, they're disengaging, engaging. Oh my god, the coordination is so bad.
Absolutely, instantly. Cataclysm comes through.
Oh my god, Refarky pulls him back. Okay. I'm gonna get Rakan.
As Arya finds one
is this worth?
Trying to get one back as well.
I don't even know if this is a good play. Okay, Jarvan goes down somehow.
Finish that one off.
Oh.
A messy affair, but a 3 for 2 that does go the way of
Dude,
Vikings.
Citrus ults in as everyone else is backing away. What in the fuck?
Realistically, there isn't all that. Oh, yeah.
Instincts there.
Kakun.
Yeah.
Why do they prioritize Cork?
Very much worth. Yeah, Ray just takes a lot of unnecessary damage. Arya, or yeah, just.
Yeah, why are they prioritizing Corky? The fuck is wrong with these people? Dude, fuck Corky.
Yeah, pretty rough state of affairs now for DFM.
I mean, you just watch this entire lead up into the fight. Yeah, cool. You got some good damage on the Shogun. Shilong's diving in, but Ray just sort of sits around here. He's taking a bit of chip damage. Now he's down to half HP. Like, they've just woefully overextended, and Citrus says, "Oh, okay, this is the time. This is my moment."
That flash.
So I'm beginning to think that maybe there is a lot of desperation that is leading to these very chaotic plays.
And Ray narrowly getting out, but able to be collapsed upon there by Guri, who does in turn go down due to his overextension.
Citrus strings? Yeah, like lemonade. Lemonade's nice.
Next to 0 HP.
I mean, it makes me feel the same way.
Himself up too. Kakun, of course, falls Right here on your screen, drag number 3 on the cards. It'll be the
Dude,
second
what
of
is...
the game for either of the squads. Artican also there. And
Okay, Dragon spawned.
will be picked up off the back of this objective, so we'll see if Vikings can find their way in to stop DFM from taking it. Which
Cuddy
of course they will
built
be able
is
to,
buying
how will the fight play out?
Zanya's. What is that build?
Very, very important abilities here.
It's gotta be the most pussy-o thing I've ever seen.
Shogun feeling unleashed now as he goes forward onto this Jarvan.
Okay.
Paranoia coming through. Who's gonna get this dragon?
Come on, come on. Okay, they get the dragon.
Down will go Ray first.
Huge.
That's one top laner down. That's
Oh, the 3-man shockwave!
Shockwave from Cardi, and it's gonna be the clean ace. Nothing for Arya to do, and everything to gain for the Vikings.
Yeah, again, DFM feel like they've just backed themselves into a corner throughout the remainder of this game where they felt the need to keep forcing the issue here and they just get steamrolled over. Too much posturing, and Vikings just bide their time, pounce at the opportune moment.
Trying to get as much as they possibly can off that win. It's looking like this tower will go down as well. Artican, Dragon, and in a tower. Game has fallen apart for the LJL team here in game 1.
Yeah, I mean, just look how much free damage Ray is taking throughout all the lead up to these fights. Look, he's half health and he's not actually been able to contribute anything of merit because of the Cataclysm. DFM are just being red hand and foot. 3-man shockwave into a public execution. But all the while, Shogun is just free hitting away.
Yeah, Serpent's Fang picked up here by Citrus, so his problems of being very squishy have not got any better.
Right, sir.
Well,
there's something wrong with Japan, man.
He is 0-4-0.
Like, I don't know what to say, dude. The jungle is 0-4-0. What the fuck?
A combination of Oriana.
Both better than Ramen.
Oriana Nocturne. They're now on the map, and Vikings, they certainly
Dude,
can
I'm gonna
take
go
this
watch
out
some
and play
Vietnamese
with
porn tonight.
Kaiser. So we'll see if they do opt into starting it. You have to feel like the turnaround team.
I don't even know if I don't think I've ever seen any Vietnamese porn.
They have the redemption as well as that locket. So if they are low, there's
Vietnamese
more
porn
HP as well that can come through. An item advantage in its entirety here for Long, although the gold not that far separated. You can see it in the inventory just how meaningful it is right now.
I'm gonna eat ramen, dude. Ramen is good. I love ramen.
Unfortunately for him, he's still an entire item down.
I got lots of ramen noodles.
An absolute problem, and there realistically is no getting onto him either. Not meaningfully anyway, and Vikings are just going to start it off rib.
Yeah, Baron now down to half HP. Not as much of a response at all here out of DFM, and seemingly just heading towards this middle, looking for something else. But with the Baron going down,
did they even know?
Be able to find anything. Those last minions in the lane are going to be buffed up.
Okay, Harp's getting fucked. Nice, ult pop. Still dies. Okay, flashes. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Huge. Turn this around. Come on, Ray Farkey. Come on, Ray Farkey. Ray Farkey. What?
Absolutely everything, and Vikings will all but certainly take game 1 as Arya additionally sprints back to his base. Sealong not able to connect there, but is able to dodge away.
That's fine.
And that will be Arya going down, and that likely will be the Nexus following.
Yeah, an absolute beating of a game there. Unfortunately for DFM, it started so promisingly too. Citrus gets himself some.
I don't know what to say, man. Oh, dude, this is a 27-minute game.
Guri in the mid lane, things looking very, very good, and even Ray was dominating that matchup in the top lane, just all for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Ray having a great early game, but Vikings having a great game. Able to take this in 27 minutes.
It's just game 1 star.
And I think the best
watching this has not shown me that they're gonna make it to a game 4.
1-0 is now the score. Obviously, this being a best of 5 means they still need to find 2 more, but DFM, as they head back to the locker room, are going to have to figure out something, because while their early game did look reasonably
they paused
good,
it.
Came to those
what is
mid-game
draft?
The macro play, and Vikings just had their number completely.
Most dominant by a whopping 17 seconds.
There you go.
Yeah, and funnily enough, it was DFM in that other game as well. So Team Secret Wales is taking a little bit longer than the Vikings.
I don't know what draft I like more.
Yeah, I mean, it just started so well. Things were looking very, very promising, and then it completely falls off a cliff around that hero.
Oh man.
Yeah, absolutely. So much
Nostalgia iconic.
You take one bad fight and all of a sudden
27-minute loss, dude.
Even ahead of that,
Zero
that
towers.
Okay, yeah, we have kills in favor of DFM. They're doing relatively well, but objectives are going the way of Vikings. There's proactive play for the Vikings. They're finding invades. They're finding.
Yeah, true. They can get happy hour drinks.
While DFM are kind of just walking around.
They should have to buy me drinks. As like a sorry, you know.
Was strong.
Like, hey, I'm sorry we just ran it the fuck down.
He wasn't able to be there, and so the advantages they did have were just completely missing.
Yeah, very much so. So you got to hope it's a best of 5 rather. So there are going to be minimum 3 games. So you've got to hope that they can change something up going into game 2. Because, I mean, it's crazy to think what a different game that would have been if the Orianna hadn't been taken away immediately.
Yeah, I mean, this fight goes relatively well for DFM. While Citrus well and truly does overextend with no reinforcements.
LG win or lose, game paused. Yeah,
Turn around from Ray and the rest of the team to be able to pick off Along and, of course, Shogun before that.
Yeah, it's a shame it wasn't a Rumble in the top lane. Galio probably would have got a lot of value out of Ray in this. At least would have offered some follow-up.
Yeah, these guys are yanking my chain, dude.
Game out of him.
Oh yeah, I mean, he really did ruin so many of these opportunities for a turnaround. The quicknesses were just so crisp and clean. I mean, you see it here, just getting in, splitting the difference, drawing DFM into an overcommitment. And again, Ray just takes so much damage in the lead up to these fights.
Yeah, also just freely stacks Shogun's lethal tempo too, so he's essentially at max strength heading into the fight, which is not where you want your team to, or what you want to be going up against here. This one does get turned around slightly, considering how it starts, as Guri overextends for that final hit on it.
Oh. How long is this going to go on for? Pause. DFM is so bad that PSG can shove them into the butthole of MVKE that they teared open 2 days ago with one hand. You're not wrong. Oh, dude, tonight is actually hype. Dude, we also have LEC. Oh. LEC, LTA North and South. What else? I mean, LPLSK will continue on as always.
可能会是那种声东击西，
就是可能佯攻一条路，然后突然野辅从另外的地方出现，或者说就是中单带一个人从。
They're playing the song. What the fuck is wrong with them?
And play DFM style of League of Legends.
Yeah,
LEC.
I mean, it's worth remembering
Dude, when it goes to Worlds,
chance that not a single VCS team
T2 versus KC.
I think it's a pretty low chance, but in, of course, 2 weeks we are going to be in Da Nang for that live finals. 3 teams all going to Worlds. It's all about the seeding.
Absolutely, already having 2 locked in from yesterday night. It's PSG alongside CFO that are going to be there, and one VCS team has the opportunity to make it. Of course, DFM trying to play spoiler. Before we see if it's guaranteed to be the VCS going there, we're going to go to a break. Game number 2 coming up very, very shortly.
Working hard to outrun all the ones that chase. I can't run fast enough, can't pick up the pace. People run towards love, kamikaze craze. Let's be real, some true love is real.
Unctroll 20 million a spot fraud region. Dude, I don't know. Are people even gonna watch? I mean, I don't even think people. I mean, MKOI and KC have like huge fan bases, but it doesn't feel like they made the league more popular. Even for their own games.
然后现在也没到掘木能够参团的时间，掘木只能在边线跟铁男硬玩，
继续发育。
但下路线又这么被推的这么深的情况下，铁男甚至一会儿可以提前一步支援到正面来。
现在小徐很危险，因为视野不会集中到下半区，他不敢把线带太深，
并且这种线他给不了单带压力，就是你线太远的时候，对面支援完了以后，你的线都还过不去，
对，就他现在你看这接波线直接往中靠了，
对他怕呀。过来抢占 C 字草。
我正面已经把人全部看到了。
I really hope GG can win.
想来尝试争一下这一波先锋，
能掉天。
Who do I want to win? I don't know actually.
铁男也是徒步走过来的，下路变成了一个重置线。
Dude,
开始打先锋
crazy. G2 versus KC.
而且梅尔到正面来了。
One of these teams have to go through loser bracket.
我勾还是不勾？
生怕不小心勾到 net。
主要把自己勾过去，他没闪现的哦。
回不来。
和奈德就站在前面，
过不去啊！
这牌给是不给，这勾是不勾，锤暴龙躲了锤
，Yeah，
高的被空了一
下。Oh, huge hook！
出来吗？还是什么情况？好像
Damn, they got knifed down. Knight's instantly dead. Can you turn this fight around? Oh my god, Elk's free shooting.
掉天躲了熏的大招锁定一个大招。
哦
呦，昂的小左这牌没关着，就差一丝，女警收获了 double
kill。Dude, on barely lived there. Holy fuck, dude! Oh my god! Dude, that panic flash. Oh, he goes walk back into it.
来了，就是这里。
来了！
是卡牌的脚下反点配置 ，L 哥想操作一个 Q 斩，没有让 L 哥操作起来。
赶在了北川到达正面之前，
跳上来还有机会吗？一个 Q， 可惜。
Dude, Pays is so fucking good. Holy shit.
对吧
Can we get this man a proper team?
有机会撑到北川过来。
I feel bad for him, dude. 来了。
Scout 抓住了这一波机会啊！有人数差且对面 AD 没有解控的手段，来看一下这一波是什么情况。铠甲子啊，就是单纯的吃到了牌 ，W 没开。我是说有 W， 为什么会被 combo 接住啊？他都没开。 然后后续的乱战，按着小走位，把万能牌也躲开了。这样京东现在正面还能玩，主要击杀了一次女警，小小断了一下女警的节奏。不过右边要把女警的推打节奏给续上，叫先锋了。这是金牌龙，他们要的是小龙的位置。
What a weird way to use Rift Herald.
OP 选手给到的是北川啊，前面前15分钟100%的3段率。小龙处集合。
Why? Dude, why did they use Rift Herald like that?
又勾到梅尔了，梅尔 W 好像第一时间又没交出来。
是的，
是把他锁进来，梅尔没有自保的技能了。熏在叫闪现出来，有一个人数差了，斌哥接到这边来，这个
Right, so I think you jinxed BLG. What is happening?
立大功了呀，卓哥！这样打出人差了，本来对 BLG 来说是比较好拿的一个金牌龙，被卡死了。但我们想试一下4打5能不能玩一下？左边状态没有那么好，减中了，关键的一些消耗。
Okay, Scout flashes forward. Planted gold card with the Elk.
挡在了前面，北川到了，一个勾的是波比，但是小徐在绕。
Oh my god, Scout's still alive.
点下爆炸果实把小徐给弹开，而这边这场兵
Oh my god, what is this fight?
同样，其他残血的人往后撤离，兵哥在找对面的小徐做一个单挑友，一磨刀 ，Scout 也被点到了残血，现在都被视野，只有兵哥一个人被对面所围住，来个黄牌在拉扯，这样被一拐枣直接敲死。
兵哥这波还是挺尽力的，在正面拉了很长的时间，吸引到了注意力，女警这一狙，
没用，狙的是
Dude, I feel like both of these teams are kind of playing like ass.
其实打回来不少。
现在经济差距一直都没有拉开，而且这波 EZ 大招猜位置吧，也断了一下回城，
差一点命中了还。
但是卡牌这个 TP 是直接往上路交了。
沉默了。
I wish I'm cursed like you. Why? That means all your favorite teams just like get instantly fucked over. That's not fun living like this. Teams, every team I cheer for just fucking runs it the fuck down.
哎，机器人怎么在实时画面中碰到了？
倒下了，左下角又在打架，熏被打残往后走，高德尼尔张黄牌很吓人。 但 BLG 已经拉开了，继续往前追。
这里有夹子过不来，
也没太多追人的手段。现在两边针对这个听牌龙啊，第2番战，再次集合。左边是少个机器人的，1到了要往前追吗？没往前追，都在用技能进行消耗。熏在靠过来的地方， 勋要不要下去劈下惩戒？他手爆好能撤出来了，拼惩戒了，能不能抢得到？还是波比的龙，而且这边梅尔一直在倾斜技能，大招点的是 Scout 有黄牌能在里面拖时间， Q 技能被走位给躲开了，下面在拉扯，但兵哥这个位置可能要被卖掉了，出来挂了个虚弱 ，Q 又被躲掉了，走位非常的精妙，但这个 E 拉到断过一个，拉到2个人，自己的盾开不出来，但要给个比较不错的输出位置，佩斯也得跳上墙才行。小徐在这边站场，但他摸不到人啊，续了个大锤一勾没有够着。 两边又要拉开了，
又拉开了，没有后续了。
这梅尔团前技能确实放的京东也挺难的，
但北川这个惩戒还是稳稳的把龙收下了。这样结局是一个1换1的情况下，
我叠2枪，赶紧帮忙挡一下，并没有任何的伏笔啊。只要于锦是有收集者的，虽然这一枪大概率是狙不死的。啊，狮女被吃掉了。标记现在手握3条小龙。 京东这边经济倒是咬住了，
经济咬住，但是京东这把团战处理好的一个局面还是会比较难。首先要去寻找一个很好的先手目标，但其次你还要面对到一个铁男。
现在要看小学弟了，
那铁男过来就是一个不解释连招啊。
现在小学弟大招好的一个情况下，他成为了京东扭转局势的关键者。 边线小徐是不敢把线带得太深的。
这样也可以看到，过早的双人组站中中路转下的一个局面，也是让 Scout 的经济会变得比较差。
对，
那卡牌有被动的一个情况，现在经济还落后了300。
过来帮忙正视野，在掩饰随时看到左哥的，往下半区挤了，上半区再带，那标记必须得动这个卡函，因为上路是在白亏的。 W 拿来弹了1Z的大招，双方消耗了一波血量。卡牌
Wow, that Mel W for the Ezreal ult, kind of sick.
这个厄塔还能够拿下来。
Wow, wow,
Elk 突然的闪现爆
Wait,
点。
this is not an autocon
最后
throw.
一枪触发了收集者，然后上路的塔也拆不完。
是的 ，Scout 当时决定飞到上路的一瞬间，京东其实。 撤退好像是稍微慢了一点，找到过机会。
Yo, BLG，
他开了大招也飞不过来。
Oh man，
那这样厄塔韩也拿到2分半以后，因为左边这个阵容啊，一旦掘墓或者说纳菲利被关进去，正面战斗力缺失一大半，真缺失一大半。是吃到伤害再弹回去，然后半血。 这半夜直接2枪点死了吗？一交哦，没想到里面有一个铁的夹子，他不知道。
哎呀，
直接2枪爆死了。
那没办法了，他被夹住了。过来记一下消耗，
绝对的线权。 上半区做一些防守型的视野，可以往下半区集合了。现在掘墓是能推，但是它并不能威胁到防御塔，给予不了压力。
经济差距不大，但是局面京东现在很难打。
京东的阵容非常靠他们的拉扯。
It is the sound of the police, Kevin. You look way more serious on your hat.
还是那个点啊
Do I look way more scary? Intimidating?
右边没有干锅。
对，
于锦没有进化，
他也没有做水。
Oh, they're in draft already.
Coming out of Vikings, you imagine the Pantheon probably will just be picked up by them, being that it has been so strong and it is left available. What do you pair alongside with it, though? I mean, there are just so many options. You're not really forced into anything, particularly
yeah.
in the mid lane. Rumble going to be
nice shiny fat head.
So. Now do you take the jungle alongside it, get rid of that Great Wall of Sparta appearing, and they will. So Guri going to be very comfortable on the champion.
Doesn't this seem kind of turbo fucked?
Now, as sort of the tier list of junglers go, it has quite often been the Jarvan, the Vi, the Wukong, and the Nocturne that have been the most priority alongside the Pantheon. That, of course, has been taken away through picks.
And
do we get to see it? I really do hope so.
Yeah, same.
I mean, Galio, just pick Galio here, no?
It may just be something a little bit more vanilla. Sion locked in for Ray.
What?
Yeah, again, I mean, pick your poison, you're against Rumble.
Galio available. I mean, if they win something like the Talon, the Galio,
yeah,
having that follow-up would have been
pretty
crazy.
Nice. I agree.
Yeah.
Or even the state talent interchangeable realistically.
Zhao?
How
Okay.
deep you're going to be getting? It's going to be a Xin.
Where's the fucking Talon Zen combo?
The Zin's out.
Possibly, I mean, yeah. I'm not too sure. Honestly, the draft's fine. The draft's
Yeah, absolutely, but
there's no issue.
it offers just, I think, a little bit more in terms of response to Guri and that
Yeah,
kind
but you kind of want to be that solo AP as the Talia, so
Yeah.
it is nice to just have that. Varus going to be picked up here for Shogun. They do keep him in after game 1 here for
He
the
played
first time in a while.
crazily well.
He did very well on the Kaiser. Made one mistake from my money around that bottom side skirmish that occurred, but other than that, pretty
Jin.
clean. Jin taken away, so DFM counting their lucky stars for that one. Probably helping them out more than anything. Rise away from Cardi.
Unfortunately, there is still one champion in the pool that would be available for Kankun in that Senna, which has been his most played champion this split.
Yeah, can pair well with the Zinzao. Misfortune banned away from him too here, so
He's completely avoided both Misfortune and Israel this split.
good.
So I think potentially somewhat of an oversight in that Misfortune.
Nico's also just been completely missing. I mean,
Yeah.
I expect Xiaolong to pick it up here if it doesn't get banned.
Yeah, wait, what? Why
I
is
think he's
Nico
banned
still
Yeah, you
open?
have to ban it if you DFM.
Both the strong ADs are gone.
Oh,
Karma and
okay.
shit. I mean, okay, well, this is just going to be Nico.
Yeah.
This is, it just is going to be Nico. I don't see
What?
what else you'd want to pick.
I mean,
They banned Karma
plus,
over
if you were just,
Nico?
classic
Xiaolong hasn't played a lot of the Nico, but I mean, surely he can. And when you're in a position like this, I'd imagine you
JG
do-
just lost Dragon Soul 5v4 fight.
Yeah, he's played the Karma twice,
Yeah.
so it hasn't really shown the Nico at all. 5 games Nautilus this split.
Crazy.
Way
Wait.
for Cardi in the mid lane, so they're going to hold it.
Okay, well now this should be the Nico. In theory. What do you pair alongside it? Who cares? You got Nico.
Yeah, deny it away.
You can honestly just pair anything with Nico. It's just so strong in its own
Are they gonna go send a Nico?
kit, I guess.
Yeah.
Just so much power for that champion. Bard instead. I mean, Harp has tended to like the Bard, but I mean,
Tight
okay.
First most played champ.
I can see it. There are 2 very immobile champs on the other side. That
Ah,
Bard
fucking
is
flashbang.
exceptional at punishing.
Really?
But how many times
Hard
have we
Bard
seen Tempered
again?
Fate?
Yeah, but how many times have we seen it actually land? I know exactly what you're going to say, but the
With the
game,
Scion, yeah.
the game before it,
Okay, Sever.
the game before the
Go ahead
game
and pick up
against
an
the Varus,
English
there was one
book.
that it hit every single Tempered Fate, and there's one that it missed every single one. So
Yeah, I mean, but
the-
Shin
the Tempered
was
Fate
looking
hits
good. Oh my
Suddenly
god,
the
dude.
Scion is just
Oh, that
screaming
was
through
once,
and
and that
missed
was-
everything.
that was while Taki
Oh,
was busy
it's
focused on his
time.
dance moves, and we're back.
It is time. Xiaolong on the pike.
We're
We're
getting
been
piked.
a drought.
It has.
Sibba Bard going to be the option for Karkun and Harp.
How do you even try and discuss this bot lane? I mean, if the hooks are landing onto Bard, it's probably a decent look in for Vikings. Sivir, of course, with that spell shield's good, but I mean, I think ultimately DFM, if they survive the lane, in theory, they're in a really good position with this Sivir. Right, the support here in the fight doesn't really punish
Vikings
Sivir all
team
that
looks
well,
pretty
being
good.
that you have that hook, but
GG
there's no spell
BLG,
shield
yeah.
needed, and there's not really
GG,
most amount
BLG
of
completed a
threat onto
reverse
Sivir
sweep.
that
I think
is
that's the
spell
third
shieldable
team this year to do
outside
that.
of,
At tier
Karkun,
1?
horrific-
Yeah, I
horrendously
think so.
mispositioning.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the problem is if Kratos can find.
I'm gonna run a 2-minute ad.
You're worried about getting out of damage, and then suddenly Xiaolong comes in on
Hopefully
you. So, I mean, there is
this
an avenue
doesn't-
where
this
could
takes
be a
longer
very,
than 2
very
minutes to get in.
uncomfortable game for Karkun on the Sivir, but I mean, it has a decent enough answer into what is being shown, at least in the bot lane.
Yeah, I think this game is arguably hardest for Arya.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be very scary to be the Talia up against the Pantheon Pike. Mostly. I mean, obviously the lane itself is very fine for the Talia to navigate, but if he ever overextends without vision, then very quickly he can be
Oh, never
crouched
mind.
upon by Xiaolong on the
They,
pike.
they loaded so fast.
Fury on this Pantheon, but we're heading into game 2.
It'd be nice if DFM could win 1. That would be nice. Maybe that's too much to ask for.
Whatever was being said for Vikings was a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah. I mean, in tradition, in the LCP arena, the cheer squad always using the native language, so I imagine it can't be that easy.
Well, it sounded like it was because obviously it's MVKE Vikings, isn't it? I think that's what it sounded like. So they were given the whole name, the government name.
Yeah. I got ganked by yours.
Yeah, no, just MVKE Vikings.
You know, just survive the Korean rules here. Koreans are better than one. Council nationality is currently under investigation. Based.
Starting up on the top side here, Citrus looking to.
I agree. I don't even know.
Bottom lane
Dude, I think Scout has to come to the LGL. No.
Will be matched by Guri though. On the
I don't even know if the LGL even wants him.
Headed that direction. Should be Pantheon slightly.
I mean, this year he's just been abysmal, dude.
Citrus with how he's kiting this camp, seemingly willing to skip the rest of his top side and just head straight back.
He's got a ward on it, so we'll know.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, how does that land then?
He's played enough Nautilus that he's figured out how to lollipop the pine cook.
Great land.
Okay.
Guessing arrow going to come through. Connects onto Karkun as well.
Hey, we're back.
Let's
go.
Shogun, so
Dude,
won't have that
I don't know, man. Maybe Scout.
Comet, but a little bit of power in those short trades.
I think he can play another year, right? Just to see if he's truly washed or not.
Okay, again.
But I mean, this whole year has been like pretty horrible to watch of him.
It's gonna be interesting to see what Pryor was then there, because again, second game in a row where Citrus has prioritized the auxiliary camps.
Oh dear.
The red. Oh,
Okay, Kratos.
Kratos is overheated. Overheated rather, and completely bet down Ray, but luckily, Doran Shield second win. A hell of a combo for the lane phase.
Dude, what?
Good sidestep.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't like Galio. Can Rayfar not play Galio? Is that the thing?
By that harpoon.
Okay. So
He's just not a Galio player?
Back to blue. No, Grom into blue. And then into topside Crab. Potentially reading into the pathing from Jury, wanting to avoid ending up in the same lane. Whatever the case may be, it's an early lane swap.
Yeah, I think also in part the reason he did that pathing is to allow Karkun and Harp to, without risk, push in that lane and look for this lane swap.
Yeah.
Right? Because if Guri's down there and he's not, when they are pushing it that way very hard, it can become very volatile down there. So the fact that Citrus makes sure he's going to be at that bot lane at least at the same time as Guri.
Oh, yeah, Rayfar here. Level 3.
Onto top side.
Be careful.
No, they're heading back towards.
I mean, Rayfar did pretty well game 1, all things considered. It was more like Citrus fucking up and like everyone getting caught out, but not being in sync during the team fights.
Jumped onto the mid lane. Flash is going to come through. The bonus
Flash.
Citrus finds his way in. Not going to connect on that Q.
Both mid lanes just randomly flashing is crazy.
I don't know if Arya necessarily needed a flash there, but better safe than sorry. Cardi's already burnt his, so both summoners down for mid laners. Lane's looking to equalize. Kratos was recalling there, but looks like Karkun stopped it, but you can... Oh, okay, no. So Shogun was going to be heading top, so they were going to match the lane swap. But off that recall being stopped, Shogun instead has headed back bottom.
Yeah, interesting. I think probably the correct decision. Ultimately, between these two top laners, the Scion and the Rumble, they're both very good at dealing with 2v1s.
Yeah.
Some of the better champions in that top lane.
I mean,
so,
yeah, I guess so.
The prior pick in the lane swap meta.
Yeah, I really hope it's not 3-0.
That and Ambessa.
Yeah, they just handled them so well.
For sure. Scion would be able to live the tower dive. Oh, well, I mean, not actually. He'll die and then catch the wave.
Yeah.
And Ambessa would kill everyone.
Yeah, it was
shocking.
And it's still happening.
It was shocking just how often we'd see 4 people dive at Ambessa, should kill someone and live.
Yeah. She still does.
What do you think we've seen more of
True.
in the LCP?
Oh, the ricochet.
Between that and Arakan throws. Because it's a close.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of the same as more wheels, more doors, you know? It's a similar argument, I think.
I think Arakan throws have been
so
like
a lot of damage is going to come down to
everywhere.
Ray, he's going to be able to, if he would like to, recall and teleport back. Lane state in an absolutely terrible position for him.
Yep. Vikings holding it in a phenomenal position.
I mean, DFM are
No,
just
okay,
losing
so
off
this is gonna be
laning,
lanes
dude.
matching up once again. Ray still not 6. Almost clear, getting close to a level and a half behind at the moment. Oh,
Aria, no flash.
Oh, here
This
comes
is
the
most
fucking
dead
thing. Oh,
Taliyah
never
I've
mind.
seen
Oh,
in my
never
life.
mind.
As that Spyro
Oh, they're
Spear will
fucked.
come down and claim him.
Run!
Citrus having a flash away and no stun from Guri means he is going to be able to get himself away. But still, a nice early kill found for the Vikings. And looking to get themselves one step closer to having their matchup up against Team Secret Wales, but more importantly for them, guaranteeing a spot for the VCS in Da Nang. Now, actually something we haven't touched on, and while it never really, it was kind of a lingering thought in the back of your mind that you didn't actually have to pay too much attention to, but with yesterday's games and how they went, there is now no longer a chance for DFM to go into relegations. It would have required Vikings and Team Secret Wales to make Worlds, and then it would have been DFM playing for the regional merit,
true.
the word, regional merit spot. But because it's not possible for them both to be there, now DFM are safe for 2026.
Speaking of
Hey!
safe,
Deservedly.
anything but in the mid lane. Look at the lead that was there for Cardi.
Oh,
That's
wait.
even before the kill
Oh, yeah,
happened
that's
on
right. So
Daria.
one of these teams can still get relegated,
necessarily
though.
how
Secret
you
Wales
expect
or
that to go clear
Vikings
from
can fall into
phenomenal farmer in the lane.
relegation, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's enlarged because of that flash being lost early on. It's very hard.
There's no way
to
they
play
choke that,
aggressively
right?
even as the Taliyah, when you are down that flash summoner against
How crazy would that
champions,
be?
and Pantheon Hui would be a combination that you are going to be scared of.
Absolutely.
Now Citrus in the bottom lane.
Secret Wales looking
Not
like
really
the
able to
second
find
best
much
team,
anything so far in the
getting
series.
going into relegations.
Unfortunately. Hurry up. And yeah, the solo lane is just looking a bit bleak at the moment for the side of DFM, which is hugely contrasting given how that last game went for Ray.
Absolutely.
I just don't understand the Scion
That
pick
noodle fight
to
up top.
Rumble.
It's so classic.
I don't know.
Absolutely. Silong on the pike, he really has been a menace on this champion in the few appearances it's had this year.
For sure. Oh dear. Just slow, natural progression for the Vikings. I think realizing they don't really need to do anything too spectacular. They're able to find just superior map movement, and that's how they keep finding themselves with advantage.
Dude, doesn't it just feel like DFM just can't do anything? They're just gonna slowly lose.
Oh, look, he got both of them. Yeah, I don't know, it just feels like Vikings will continue to just slowly bleed DFM out of this series.
Yeah, like it just feels like DFM
remember
aren't
old Rick
doing
Sale?
anything.
It was just
Vikings
like
is slowly getting the lead
Yep,
through like
right.
laning
And how people
mostly.
used to call that farm alarm.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well,
Farm
now that's
alarm.
gone. And back then, Scion wasn't really picked all that much. He just wasn't that strong. There were just other, other options that were stronger. I think now Scion ult has become the farm alarm.
It really is. It is the new farm alarm.
Not as screechy and not as
Yeah,
fast
it's just
either.
like,
Rickside
I mean,
would
I don't know,
actually
dude. They're just like
Oh,
falling
yeah,
behind
those
slowly,
things
slightly,
Quickly she got back.
and then
in.
it
you
gets
just
worse and
couldn't-
worse
that's
and
why it
worse.
changed too, is you just got to cheat tempo so egregious that like no champ in the game could keep up with how fast Rek'Sai could, clear camps and then get back onto the map immediately to punish you trying to clear yours.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon number 1 for the Vikings.
Hey.
It's been a slow series in terms of the Dragons. Obviously, here at 10 minutes does mean that a 30-minute Dragon Soul would be the quickest it could come through. But nonetheless, Vikings will claim it. It's extra stats for them that would otherwise go missing.
Yeah, unfortunately for Arya, he kind of needs to go and play a side lane, which just isn't all that good because there's a Pantheon and a Pike in play.
Yeah, it's very difficult to play side lanes this game. as is generally the case with any champion that goes invisible, you need so much setup with the pink wards to actually be able to spot people out, and a good tempered fate.
Okay, yes, the Bardo was good. Main flash. You need to crew you as an advisor to take advantage of the good luck charm. What, like, just make me be fans of other teams? Like, hey, we need you to fucking, cheer for the enemy team. Take them out of the country? Yeah, dude. Told me I wasn't, Korean enough.
Yeah, bone skewer, gonna miss. I wonder,
Now I know how it feels to be North American.
I wonder what,
yeah, we don't recruit residents, we only get imports.
I mean, the last time...
Yeah, you can leave now.
It's been very, very different affairs where, again, I mean, I touched on in Champ Select, you either get hit by everything or just get out of everything, and it's a very, very slim,
like,
narrow...
You know this is a Japanese League of Legends team, right? Yeah?
You're gonna have to be on his feet this game.
Then why would you apply? We only recruit Koreans. Only Koreans are allowed on this Japanese team. Oh, Gomenasari.
That you will be wanting to look to take out of a fight, especially given how things are going for Cardi in the mid lane. And same for Kratos. Sort of sport for choice. Oh dear.
Like every lane is behind in gold.
It was online. And there we go.
Okay.
0-2.
Hey, Bard is like making people flash. That's nice.
From the fact
that
something flashes from the immobile carries are now gone, and Tempered Fate's going to be up well before they're there.
Yeah, but which game was it? We just saw the exact same thing happening. Oh, it was the Oriana game.
Yeah, but this is much better.
Oh, absolutely.
This is a win.
Absolutely.
Critique Harps.
Dude, they're 1.5k go behind. 1.5k.
I don't really see DFM punishing it. It might be Harp having to do so, and could be here as Cardi.
Okay.
Does not have that flash. He's stunned up. That cosmic binding.
Let's go.
Did a 180-degree turn, but in will come that grand skyfall as Guri comes to the play. Sealong much the same, but the bone skewer once again will miss.
Yeah.
Still, nonetheless.
What?
Again, Harp being proactive, trying to be that difference maker here for DFM, and a very, very good game out of him thus far.
Absolutely.
Well, nothing happened there.
There's just going to be so much momentum around the rift for Sealong. Oh, the farm alarm into the mid lane.
Okay. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not finding much.
Well, the Weavers will cut him off coming straight up the river anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Talia wall, and he's like, nope, I'm backing off. You're right. My bad. My bad. Ugh.
And again, I mean, DFM, they're trying to do things.
Dude, I need something to talk about, dude. I'm running out of ideas. These guys are just sitting here, like, fingering each other's butthole back and forth, doing nothing.
Very much so. 10 for 8 back online.
The DFM could have been CFO, but they chose unwisely their loss. I don't even know. Dude, honestly, if I joined DFM this year, I don't know how to make this team better.
It's watered Aria.
There's not enough Japanese players.
Oh, dear.
It's watered Aria. Oh, dear.
Recall attempt number 4.
Oh.
And this time the wave arrives, so ultimately is going to be denied that recall. Is Harp found, but doesn't manage to get down that magical journey and makes his way through it.
Oh,
no.
Oh, the ult miss, but fine. Citrus going in. He's hanging up damage. I mean, he ulted, so he should be fine, right? Oh my god, Kaku's leaving. Wait, they're backing off?
Will not be able to find, so
what is that rumble?
Flash away from Citrus. Vikings still rampaging on forward. No kills going either way thus far.
Wait, nobody's doing any. Oh, anyway, it's a 4v5.
Ignorant of what's going on up here, and luckily for him, no one going down for the time being. Although resets could.
What the fuck? Do Signs just pushing bot?
Very low health bars.
It has no grubs. That's gonna take fucking
does not have the fire alarm. Near enough, as he will just be spouting voice lines on his way to the spot lane. Very narrow to avoid disaster, but
better than PSG. Well, that wasn't too hard.
Tempered Fate a little bit panicky.
There's a bunch of Vietnamese teams better than PSG, but they all decided to like underperform.
However,
But it mattered most.
Chains of Corruption will not be. Land straight onto Aria as Karkun finds a decent boomerang.
Okay,
This
Aria.
is going to be Talia coming in. A good Weaver's wall. Guri cut off from the rest of his team. Is going to have to flash over. And so many Psalms being used so consistently, but not a whole lot found when it comes to those kills. Both teams on a nice edge consistently throughout this one.
Oh, Silong. A little bit harder to get through the Scion for him, but it has just been a sort of a game of cat and mouse. Of who
Anyone
can get the most
ever
damage on
want
tower
chips
side
but don't
lane.
have any, so you crunch up
Before
a
they're
pack
punished.
of uncooked ramen noodles or sprinkle the packet mix and eat it? No?
I feel like we have to start entering golf.
That's more of a, yeah,
10
Western
minutes in the
thing.
future was when this game ended in game 1.
Yep.
And admittedly, it was a slow start to that one too, and all just kind of explodes at once, which is kind of the theme of what we've been seeing recently. Certainly happened in the PSG games yesterday.
Oh, juked. Okay, second item, Infinity Edge. So a slightly different approach than we've seen out of the Civers so far this split. Usually it's Essence Reaver into the Flicker Blades. Seems Karkin is just completely bypassing
Oh
that.
my
Yeah, just
god,
damage,
dude.
That's what we like to see.
I need something.
Flicker Blades gives you that more uptime, but with the IE, you will clear out the minion wave quicker.
They're actually
So-
just like, I don't know, dude. They're just fine with farming?
Yeah, unfortunately, someone has to. Actually, both teams have some alright wave clear. It's not like they are lacking it by any stretch.
The Dragon's been up for a while. Why'd they do Dragon?
Panda, at the conclusion of this series,
Hello?
you're 3 best-of-5s away from going to Da Nang.
It's crazy to think about.
How crazy is that?
Well, if you think about it even deeper, 2 weeks from right now, we will be in the middle of that grand final. Citrus.
It's just going to be jumped on. Spine just be doing a lot of damage.
Okay.
He's blocking a bit with that ultimate though, and he has found, unfortunately, no one there to back him up. Harp not willing to drop that Tempered Fate to save him or buy him a little bit of extra time, and now Dragon on the cards. The field
Crazy.
goes down, and the mid lane tower is going to be broken open. Vikings now finding a little bit more pressure in this game.
Oh, debated. Round 2.
What was the point of that?
Oh, Shelly. It is a hard life.
I don't know, dude. Did Rift Herald even crash once both these games?
Should be Dragon for Vikings though. It's going to be started up for Guri.
Now, nice. Now we're doing Dragon. Okay, Ray Farky, let's go.
Oh my lord, Ray. Almost gets himself a solo kill, but despite not, he is going to get the flash away from Cardi, so it is a big
I feel
win.
like he's been playing pretty well so far, at least in the lane
unfortunate thing is
phase.
the wins for DFM haven't turned into much, whereas Vikings have actually been accumulating gold and objectives.
For sure.
2.5k goldie for the Vikings.
Seraph's finished up now for Aria.
Not what I want to see or hear.
Will they be able to take this tower up on the top side? Probably. Unfortunately, the equalizer is there. The teleport as well.
Okay.
Silong.
Oh, it's straight long. What is he doing?
Silong, and maybe a lapse of judgment does get slowed up by Harp. Equalizer could keep him alive.
Oh, let's go.
Binding in
What the fuck is that,
fadeaway from
Silong?
Karkun. Gets themselves one. You see the smile on Silong's face. He knows what he just did.
Classic Pike shenanigans.
Oh,
They
there's
did
something
cost
going
them
on, dude.
equalizer as
Vietnamese
well.
teams. Oh,
So not gonna have
they're
that
making me
next wee
feel
while.
stupid.
Not that there is a heck of a lot lost without it. Artican
Dude,
is
my
live.
ass.
Tempered Fate going down. Remember, Cardi no flash anymore. Is going to get Cosmic Blinded, and Harp, well and truly,
Okay.
is quickly becoming the difference maker.
Let's
here
go.
in game 2. Shutdown picked up. Aria able to secure
Hey,
that for
when I lose
himself.
hope, they actually perform better.
Harp having a really good game for himself here on the Bard.
Yep.
Maybe that's how I have to play
It's
it.
teleport. Bring Cardi up there. Of course, I mean, Silong. Just a bit of happy gaming, I think is what you'd call it.
Classic support shenanigans. I saw a kill. The Bloodlust took over, and I don't know what happened.
Happy
Unbound at
gaming.
last. As Yadakan will join us here on the Rift for game 2. And something found for DFM is going to feel pretty decent for them, but unfortunately the feats of strength do go the way of the Vikings. And gold ever so slightly in their favor, although brought back for sure for DFM after on the back of those 2 kills, and importantly, Karkun with a lead for himself now on this server should have Infinity Edge nearly if not already completed when he gets.
I'm back. I was standing up, walking around in circles.
So realistically, it should be, and then unfortunately, once again, oh no, there we go. He does get back to Fountain. Infinity Edge done. Question being is then where does he transition to?
Bit of attack speed almost only. Ray going to use that ultimate. Great job. Able to stop that CC. Keeps the majority of his HP intact.
Oh, the joy. If that was me, unfortunately, my ult would have clipped Pantheon somehow.
Well, if it was me, I would have just driven it the wrong direction. Great sidestep from Shogun. Tempered Fate does go wide. Harp now without that ability for
right, sir. These games, man. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
As well. So, discipline. I mean,
oh, yeah. I don't think either of these teams are even close to Secret Whale's level. Actually, I don't know. Maybe if Secret Whales chokes again, I'm going to lose my mind. I mean, I've already lost my mind before.
Shogun able to clear the distance, flash away from that seismic shove as Arya going to flash away from the chains of corruption on the other side of things. Now Citrus does have
flash on Varus.
The slow on Akadi could be enough as there's no flash here on the way.
Oh,
up and down.
Okay.
Citrus in the thick of things.
Come on.
Coming down onto Ray, but he's able to walk himself out. 4v5 now on the
Can we look for something? Oh my god, Harp's getting killed down.
That's a reset for Sealong. Can they find more? Blinking.
Pike! I knew it!
The execution!
Damn it!
That's what we've come to expect!
My hopes and dreams died in front of my eyes!
My lord!
What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is why it is key. There was no Orianna in this game, but they're all clumped up. Sulong sees target, hits target.
The Gam, I don't know, man.
And so much extra gold too.
I don't think Gam will choke these guys.
900 off that triple kill.
I mean, they choked against are they underperformed against what's his face? PSG, right? That's always nice.
The other 2 split between whoever else got it. I mean, Shogun flashes away here, and it looks good for the start for Arya and the rest of DFM. He does take a chunk of damage, but able to walk up here on the back of the slow from Harp. A nice knock up. With that scattered earth, does secure down Cardi. Now Ray gets taken very low, and Citrus not able to find a whole lot in the duration of that Crescent Sweep, but you're seeing Sealong lands the hook. Harp's going to get taken down. That's reset 1. 300 extra gold.
Oh, right here, dude.
And those
this is where Sealong destroys my dreams. Wow.
That is cinema.
Oh, Otacon? Oh my god, that's very sure Otacon. And for DFM, this is not a bad Otacon play.
Otacon.
Come on. Faster! Faster! Oh, what happened to the Bartle? Did he miss? Okay, DFM got it. Run! Go! Run!
Keep an eye on Sealong. He does have the ultimate.
They're fucking Harp. I mean, it's fine. You let Harp die.
Sealong should be able to pick this one up.
Go! Let's go, DFM. I don't know how the fuck they got Otacon.
Wrong side of the wall. Thought that he was just a little bit too confident with the bone skill. Had too much faith in its ability.
Mind you, that SoftBank lost to DFM twice. 0-2
this morning to bring him over the wall. They do get the tower though, and DFM able to pick themselves up a kill and the Otacon. So
and the Chiefs also lost to both of them.
Jungle for support, so you take that almost every day of the week. I'm very curious, how did Harp end up in that position? Oh, he gets skewered and then has to, yeah, okay. So
there's not much choice for him.
Unfortunately, no.
No, I mean, this is fine.
A rough gig, as they say.
No, but Harp, like, dying. 4 people escape with Otacon. Yeah, that's fine, dude.
Unfortunately, it does mean that Sealong misses out on a potential 300 gold.
No.
So
okay, Puckle. Bullet Star. Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be very far ahead as Pike for it to be worthwhile. Dragon going to be
taking this is going to give Dragon number 3. I mean,
they are now on Soul Point. Of course, the KMTlol Dragon, not the most impactful of the souls, but
you just feel like the gold gap's getting larger and larger and larger.
Nice knock up lands onto Sealong here. Are they able to punish? No. He gets Sealong back to safety, and the passive will heal him back up again as well.
Think about all of us predicting SoftBank will fight for LCP number 1 to start the year. True.
Be getting some crazy value.
I thought they would be a top 4 team, like 4th place.
Edge of Night there as well. The farm alarm goes off, but it's more that they're looking for.
Because like, yeah, I mean, I'm an LGL hater, so maybe
trade back some damage, but it's not.
I just thought PCS sucked more than SHG being good. But that's obviously like a hater bias angle. But still, yeah, dude, we just got lied to.
Down 4K gold, but
like, you know, DC choked, CFO sucked ass, FAK choked, and SoftBanks was able to ride the way to victory.
He's looking. He's hitting that deep vision up, being that menace that Pike.
And now, so we're like, yeah, dude, I guess LGL can't be that bad.
Harp again.
Okay,
no,
this time,
they're terrible.
no flash, nothing to get away.
Yeah, Japan and Oceania were just like,
PC, honestly.
yeah, they're
We've seen
really bad.
go backwards this game. Like, he has hit them like a boomerang.
Absolutely. I mean, Harp. I mean, there's been a few team of fate miss.
I mean, if you had 4 PCS and 4 VCS teams,
having an MVP
the LCP would be like super strong.
They are still behind it, and again, I still do favor Vikings to take this game, but giving themselves options are.
Or maybe we can have one LGL team.
Especially when you think of all those strong picks. Going to be left wanting in game 3.
Ray does get hit there by the Chains of Corruption, taking a reasonable amount of damage. It might even go down. The Weaver's Wall coming through though, and the zombie now for the Scion is going to be there. Guri might just fall, but he does flash away from that seismic shove down the wrong side.
Do these Rumble ults? I feel like they've been kind of ass.
A lot of damage here from the way, but able to get those
oh my
off.
god, they can't even get close. Dude, they're just getting, fucked so hard.
Himself, but Shogun in the front of things. Sealong does finally arrive, but actually not able to land on a whole lot, as it's only Harp and Aria left as Vikings should be able to pick themselves up this Baron with no one falling.
I guess, yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember.
Left wanting again.
I guess so, yeah.
Probably the worst one I think he's had this game, which is saying a lot, given how much.
I mean, it didn't help that Unipon retired, right? That obviously never helps.
Find the finish onto anyone. It looked like there was some great damage coming up from Karkin off those ricochets, but the return, the response from Vikings was also very, very scary, courtesy of Shogun.
That's 5 Barons now on the side of the Vikings, and Ray just gets absolutely eliminated. I can't believe how quickly the Scion falls.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't even. They didn't even need to flash away from the Tempered Fate.
No.
Which is the worst
yeah, dude, look at this.
Yeah, I mean, look, Karkin here looking to get that damage out. But he just takes so much chip from so many different sources. Ultimately, Shogun comes in.
Yeah, I think it's Spring Split. They haven't even make top 6, right? Am I misremembering?
A lot lost off the back of that fight, and gold now ballooning even further in favor of the Vikings as they.
Yeah, I mean, PCS is always like, you know, the best, or like close. It'd be like the #1 and #1, like both best teams for VCS and PCS would be like, you know, pretty close.
DFM now having double their kills in this series. Oh, Sealong.
Sealong going straight into Ray. That's a very dead Pike. Weaver's Wall.
That's SoftBank from a condemned to relegation fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
45, so despite the fact that they did pick up
I mean, at the start of Split 1, I really thought Secret Whales would be like the worst team.
Now Kratos, who does not have flash either, is going to be jumped on, does go gold and gets a lot of damage from the flames.
What the fuck?
Has to be careful of getting locked down here, and maybe Cardi able to finish him off, but not able to do so. Double kill for the mid laner of DFM. And while the return damage is great, it's not enough to land a kill, and that is Baron all but dealt with. As DFM gets so much gold back for themselves. Aria caught in the shop. Oh dear.
Oh, Zonius just lived through the fucking burn.
To keep him alive.
Yeah, Sealong.
Dude, this doesn't feel like, yeah.
And got straight into the side. Oh, okay. Very, very rough situation for Sealong, and then they identify that there is just limited support on the bot side of this Rift. No Sealong, so you're not having to worry about those executes. You can just take that fight because you've won it pretty handily, if not for that death from below.
Aria getting so much gold from South. Picture in picture, it's the dragon fight on the
cards. The fucking dragon? Like the Trent's nice soul.
It is DFM starting out.
Guri's still alive.
Onto the Zinzao, but they have got full control over the pit and do get themselves out.
Get out of there.
Magical journey. Now damage coming through from Cardi. Means that this Zinzao is exceedingly low in rate. Trying to get himself out is actually going.
What the fuck was that point blank?
This will be Sion going
Sion
down.
ult.
What can Vikings find off the back of it? Tempered Fate not going to land. And Baron,
What the fuck?
For the next 10 seconds,
Why do you ult like 2 inches?
Just result in one tower, perhaps, but ultimately a good job from DFM over the past.
I don't even know if that would have helped him. Like,
Yeah, effectively.
I don't know. Whatever, man. It doesn't matter.
Oh, Silong. Fortunately, the Tempered Fate had already been used to try and keep Ray alive. Might have been able to save that.
I'm waiting this far behind. I guess desperation plays make sense. Realize how dogshit LGL is. Even predicted DFM will claim the 6th spot over TSW, given that everyone thinks TSW would be the worst of UCS teams. Well,
you're gonna have to be more specific. He's been on a
okay, at the start of the split, right? There's like, yeah,
especially the
lemony.
It made more sense, but I mean, I always thought, like, people just don't watch LGL. They just see Japan, and they realize they like hentai, so that means they'll cheer for the Japanese team, which never made any sense, considering that most of the players are Korean. But whatever. I'm just an LGL hater. I just think the region's dog shit.
Great show.
Phenomenal.
Great show. I actually watched it as recently as I think 2 months ago, 1 month ago.
I read the books.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I don't read them.
All 11 of them, I think they were.
Quick little 3-0, yeah.
So obviously we see it condensed down into episodes.
Hey, no, reverse sweep incoming. Let's go DFM. Reverse sweep these boys.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Great Farky's been playing pretty nice.
So it does make sense to me.
And then they made a movie with Jim Carrey where they condensed
cheer for them anyways because you love hentai.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I try to cheer for Japan whenever I can.
Right. Okay.
But I don't know, dude.
I feel like it wouldn't do
it was still pretty good. He was a pretty good Count Olaf. I'll give him that. But unfortunately, yeah, it was just not enough. Not a big enough window to tell the story properly.
I think everyone's, well, possibly everyone's most hated character of anything is always that banker.
Yeah, he was pretty useless.
That's an understatement, unfortunately. Baron, 1 minute away. There's a bit of a lull period, of course. No objectives on the map to play for, and I think Vikings feeling a little bit more worried about.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what they're going to try to do.
How far ahead they got and how many fumbles realistically have occurred over the last couple of minutes.
Looking for it. You can see the pass.
Okay, Arya
in a great flank position.
He's looking for his wall. He dumped him off. Okay, never mind.
Who do you think was the most useless out of the family members?
The aunt, the paranoid one.
Yeah, I agree. The best is the uncle, of course.
Yeah.
Oh!
Tempered Fate off the money.
Yeah. Not connecting. Ultimate use here.
Okay.
Going backwards.
I mean, the wall's not that great.
Finding all that much of anything realistically. Citrus in the
I mean, was Rayfark tank enough? Oh my god, they popped their ults, but they were like,
blocking up the majority of it with that
I don't know. Maybe I don't like the Bard, right?
As DFM not able to do all that much.
Don't understand it.
Does come down. Ari's going to have to use that Zhonya's, but he's going to fall. There's no way
out
for him. It is claimed. Sealong getting the resets now. In will come Guri with that Grand Skyfall. Very low, but the Guardian Angel in pocket is going to feel completely unperturbed. And it's DFM now on the back foot with 3 alive against all
bad genetics
of the Vikings heading towards the Baron.
Yeah, again, these narrowly avoided disaster fights. Unfortunately, just Vikings re-aggressing there. If there was a world in which Ray had been able to potentially recall and teleport back in.
Guri, just get the fruit, man.
No.
This isn't getting smited. Just go get the fruit. Don't lose your Guardian Angel.
He's got this, don't you worry.
He didn't even get the smite.
He missed the smite time.
There's no Karthus this game.
Too much strokeage?
Oh, the Tempered Fate was
I don't think
close.
so.
It was.
Are you getting excited for LCP mini national or sorry to tell you this, but he says this scrim tournament to OC and LGL dog shit. But it's so fun. It was fun to watch LGL and OC play each other.
Harry gets caught. Spiraling.
That was fun.
Sealong turning it. Ultimately with that bone skewer.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with being bald except the fact that you're ugly.
Ray. Had the flash, so he probably could have got the reset there too.
Now Baron once again in pocket. Tempered Fate good this time. Lands straight onto Guri. The knockup's going to be there from Ray as well.
Okay.
Can they find the damage? No, they cannot.
Rayfark just tanked so much damage. He ults away. Oh my god, dude.
the opposite direction of the action. Now Ray down to half HP. Can't even take away the shield from Sealong as Arya, Harp, and Karkun desperately try and find out
what is happening.
Having to use that crescent sweep.
Are they going to give up Dragon?
Weavers all comes through, splitting up the fight. It will be the Dragon going.
Okay, yeah, sure. You're splitting up the fight. You're going to still die.
Absolutely nothing, and maybe even Citrus going down. Guardian Angel in the pocket, but he will die immediately after if he does fall. Flash away for him as Raining Terrors, Cardi, and there is the Bone Skewer. Guri on the backside of the fight, making sure no one
with that hat looks weird.
Cardi claims himself as rightful kill.
Yeah, I do look weird.
In a position where potentially more resets were possible, but Sealong's already
feels bad,
the
man.
to accelerate this push in.
Unfortunately, shield, down goes the tower. It's a 4v5 in the back of their base now for DFM. Quite often you want to see multiple waves of minions.
Young Yul Briner, what the
feeling
fuck?
confident enough to just push it on in. Kratos running at Arya.
I mean, being ugly means you are ugly.
Is Arya at the moment.
Polar Chair? Polar Chair Gaming. Polar Express.
Harp can be caught by that bonus skewer taken out.
No, they would not win. It's OCE, dude. Listen, the OCE has shown to me that they cannot win a series.
It's going to mean Vikings will take game 2 and DFM
the Chiefs have not won a series this whole year.
But Vikings in the VCS are one away from guaranteeing them a spot at Worlds.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I mean, Vikings just continuing to stay the course. DFM by themselves.
Chiefs 3-0 DCG. Dude, what are you smoking, Molecule?
It just slips away from them.
Yep. Very much so. I mean, the game starts off slow, but it is, again, just similar to last
after 2026 promotion, it'll be even harder for LGL to get that 6th spot. Oh, it's just gonna be
becomes more and more insurmountable.
LGL or no, VCS, PCS in top 6, and then LGL in the bottom 2. That's all it would be.
It really was just him, and unfortunately, similar to Kiaya's position.
People don't understand, like, LGL is just really bad. There is no talent because they didn't develop talent for the last 5 years.
Finally really meant that Vikings had cemented themselves, obviously, in that mid lane. Ray's ulting out. Arya,
like, all the good players are old as fuck.
Value, and the equalizer comes down. A bunch of flashes come out. It's like, okay, well, what are we supposed to do here? Unfortunately, not able to connect on the Tempered Fade either. This was a good look for DFM, however, this fight here.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't. But
yeah, until Sealong doing Sealong things. I mean, he played his
game a good fight until it wasn't.
Cleanly. Those bone skewers, all but that one up in the top
I
side.
don't know, they're all missing their shit, no?
And that's only because he thought it was going to pull Harp over that wall, and he just missed a reset, and then boom, gets the first here. They just all stack on top of each other, and you could not present a Pyke with a better situation.
Oh dear. Now, DFM, I mean, very far behind at this point, get themselves an Artican and a kill on Taguri for the life of Harp. I mean, a fantastic trade, realistically, in the position the game was in.
PCS without FAK should suffer.
Not a whole lot that was amazing after,
FAK are shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
they can't, they've never won a split. They've never won a split.
Regardless. Oh. And Guri, given the Pantheon this game, which gives them
Ricer, my solution to make LGL better is for one of the teams to devour the other. If they did that, they would be much better off.
Realistically,
the problem with SHG is that their Korean that doesn't take an import slot is Gang. DFM has Arya that doesn't take an import slot, which is good, but their problem is that their Japanese players are just not good. Like, Rayfark and Kakun are not on the same level as, like, anyone else in the league.
A good punish, of course.
Marble has his issues, whatever, right? But he has, I mean, the biggest problem is Gang. Marble doesn't help with his passivity, and Evie underperforming is also a big, like, question mark.
Ultimately making it a negative Baron play.
DFM have the option or opportunity to maybe improve
gets it on him, unfortunately.
With Deent and maybe Momo.
There are lots of them. Even here, it looks like, okay, maybe, you know, split off the team fight, but Vikings, they realize what's going on. They're able to kite away, and then it just gets.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick break.
Worse from here. Citrus flashes and. Still
okay, Grandpa B Evie is not underperforming.
Yeah.
It's just age showing. Sure. It's pretty big underperformance. Like, he should be, like, decent, but he's probably, like, one of the worst top players in the league.
so far. Of course,
Kinatu?
we do have a best of 5, so the DFM roster.
Yeah, sure, Kinatu.
LJL can still
Bring in
have
Kinatu.
a glimmer of hope, but a very small glimmer
And then
indeed. We're
a
gonna go to
support,
break. Once we're back,
Japanese
we'll see
support,
if
you can
Vikings
play around
seal
that.
the deal
There's a
with
lot of
DFM
options.
to take us to a 4.
It just depends on how you want to build it. The thing is, you need 2 Japanese players, so good luck finding 2 that are good.
Finds the angle to do so.
Herald dropped as well.
Alongside.
Oh!
Finds the angle. Absolutely manhandled, flashes away. It's going to be Maple turning up.
Oh my lord.
But Ress is happy to take the fight. Maple will eventually find it, will he?
일단은 저희가 오늘 마지막 경기가 될 수도 있는데 이제 저희 입장에서는 절대 물러설 곳이 없고 그래서 반드시 이겨야만 한다고 생각을 해서 지금 당장은 이길 생각밖에 없는 것 같아요.
You can see the smiles on their face. They've made playoffs. They get to fight. They get to look towards Worlds. They could be one of the 3 teams the LCP sends over there.
Như đã nói trước đó thì việc mình chưa bao giờ giành được một danh hiệu nào thì lần này cái điều đó rất là thúc đẩy mình và các đồng đội để giành được danh hiệu đầu tiên ở tại LCP lần này.
Ricochet is really ripping through those health bars forward. Will go Histo, but he's going to be taken out immediately. CC. PSG finding it, but the damage is down from Eddie. The triple comes out yet again, and Pop in the meanwhile shredding through the top lane.
Việc thúc đẩy em ngay lúc này có lẽ là tất cả những người đồng đội cũng như tất cả những các bạn khán giả ở Việt Nam lúc này.
如果能拿到 LCP 的第一座奖杯1的话，非凡吧，毕竟
Dude, this is really gonna be a quick 3-0.
最好的成绩。
Most likely going to go down. Nice flash, gets him clear of a lot of the damage. Then comes Carson. Arya might be the next target. Arya's taking a lot of damage himself.
Honestly, he doesn't have to be top.
By Carson, and so strong on this pan.
If you have like a good Japanese like support, that could also work.
Việc nâng cấp của giải đấu LCP thì đối với mình thì sự rất quan trọng, tại vì kể cả mùa đầu tiên kích
Yeah, maybe
mùa
Hinata would probably be the better option. They're not. Reject is not promoting to
cái việc
LCP.
Giải LCP lần này thì nó mang ý nghĩa rất là lớn với đối với mình cũng như cả đội, là sẽ là lần đầu tiên được du lịch giải đấu LCP và sẽ có được nâng cấp.
Oh, Gam. Oh, Gam. Oh, crazy.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of the LJL, if you're a fan of the DFM, it's time to get behind them because they are now
DFM, take my energy, please. Win one.
As they look to cement
Just win one game.
Of the VCS teams a trip back to their hometowns, and maybe not hometowns, but home countries nonetheless. Over in Vietnam, over in Da Nang. It takes one more game from them, and they've been looking dominant so far.
Yeah, realistically, one more game, and we send our first team home.
Yeah.
And would be the last showing for the LJL in the 2025 season. So you kind of want to go out with a bang if you can, potentially even drag it out to a 4th or even 5th.
Yeah, 4th and 5th, let's go.
Something spicy.
I fail.
The support really is a curse on teams.
All the talent now.
Okay. Fuck Japan, dude. Dude, fuck Japan.
Maybe, but
oh wait,
it's not really a
dude. Japan.
Worthy.
Fuck Japan.
I don't
Vietnam, baby. Kolen.
Yeah.
Kolen the Vikings. Give me a 3-0 quickie, and I'm gonna be Bing chilling. Let's go, dude.
DFM selecting the blue side once again,
hey, the faster you win, the faster I can go take a nap and masturbate myself to sleep.
If they were to win here, it'd be 4-8. If they were to lose, 3-9. Red side, I mean,
is that better? Will that work?
The blue side has been selected. It is a worrying trend to see just how successful red side has been.
That power of the counter pick, and for DFM, if they were looking for something like the Talon jungle, you kind of would have wanted, I think, that red side. Be able to save it for a counter pick or a later pick in the draft, but we'll see. There is still some strength to be had for sure. This draft game 3.
Arya. It's time to bring out all the stops. Bring back the Arsawa.
Oh, Lord.
How many tickets to Worlds? 3. LCP has 3 tickets.
Crazy, like 9 and 3.
3 tickets to paradise.
The score, that was season kickoff. That was a long time ago, that series. Nonetheless, looks like we are into Champions League based on I can't tell if that's Guri's screen or Kratos. It looks like Kratos' screen.
Absolutely.
I just, when you're at this stage of the season, I don't see why you wouldn't go towards those assassins in the jungle that, again, Citrus has been so successful on it, and now that so many of the powerful junglers are removed, right? All the
every visa gets 3 except for LCK and LPL, they get 4.
Taken away from Shogun. So it may be the first series in a long time for the Vikings where Style doesn't make his way to the stage.
Could be.
Azir, Yunara, all taken away. Begs the question, how good is Karkun looking on the Yunara that it has consistently been Vikings' first ban?
I think it's just because Yunara's very strong.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
Hugely
but
impressive, especially in the
DFM are
hands of
banning Senna?
Eddie last night.
I'm gonna look up
unfazed
Kakun. What is he
series.
good on these kinds of
Fair enough as well, justifiably
80
so.
carries?
Rise ban up against Cardi, who has continued to.
There's a
play
100% win rate on
given
Lucian,
the opportunity.
50% win rate. I mean, okay,
So,
like you gotta
getting into
remember,
the picks now, no, you don't have to first
LGL
pick
just
one of those
loses
talents
like
that
most of
you
these
can
games,
pick
right?
in the first
I mean, like
three
overall,
to
like
avoid
look at
bans
this,
coming
right?
through, which could
So,
definitely
but like,
happen.
come on, man,
The first
why
of
can't
all,
why can't we
Club
put him
is
on these
open,
kinds of 80
observation.
carries? What is this?
Yeah, stands out.
5 games?
Ariani.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, let's go! Yo, pull it out, baby. 100% win rate.
For sure. One of the strong picks that has still remained in play. I mean, you still got the Zaya. Fortunately, no Rakan to pair with.
Yo,
it, but
let's
it is
go.
Desperately needed that.
Yeah. What do you go for as Shogun? You could just go
Jin.
Oh,
Oh, if you could see the look on my co-caster's face right now, he would be as entertained as I am, I believe, but he is not.
oh man.
I mean, look, so long as they draft a comp around it, I think it works well. We've seen that already, but
Okay, well, Sion's gone,
reliant on
so.
draft.
Trundle, okay.
Yeah, look, actually,
Okay, I mean, Trundle isn't going to be very good against Zed or Talon. Just saying, just throwing out some
Yeah,
citrus
yeah.
chips.
you know, if it helps.
Citrus,
If the room's open to
please.
it.
Just, you know,
You
if I
are
think about
good.
Champions, Citrus looked incredible on.
Just pick your shit. Fuck the meta. Like, why are we following the meta if you're DFM? Dude, DFM, you are dog shit.
Turned him in.
Pick what you are good at. There we go.
Yeah, how? Okay, so
I'm
there's
fine with
Zed.
this. Yo, if you fucking lose on Zed, whatever, dude. At least we're not seeing some bullshit like Xin Zhao or some shit like that.
Its ability to impact the game is a lot
Pick
more
your
reliable.
shit. Give Arya
Yeah,
something
what do you
good.
look for
Like, I don't know, Victor or some shit.
for Arya? I mean, that is really the big question, isn't it? Annie.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a Zed, so you want to be a bit more facilitatory. You can.
I mean, it's
Play around
not
that mid
bad.
lane.
Like the comp, it's not bad, but
Cardi's gonna pick the
fuck
Galio.
me,
This is a
man.
matchup we've seen quite a lot that Annie.
I watch
tends
him
to
play
just
as fucking Annie.
I don't
No,
think she's
but like
supposed
it's
to, that's just
Arya,
what's
dude.
happened.
You want him on
Yeah.
Annie?
Well, I mean, we are seeing those bloodletters.
You don't want him to be on something that he can carry on?
Deals with a lot of what makes.
You know what I'm
Galio
saying?
Galio.
GG choked 3 splits
Also,
in a
obviously,
row.
your opponent,
It's not choking,
Galio makes,
it's
you
just
know,
being
builds
bad.
Refined and not Hallowed Radiance like
No, Leandri's it was. It was Leandri's.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Dire.
Jace ban from Ray.
Goofy fella.
He
Okay.
is.
That's Jace taken away from Ray. Not a champion.
Like, I mean, yeah, like,
associate with Ray Farkey.
I just want them to play their shit. Like, yeah, Kakun is pretty good on Lucian. Pick
champion
Lucian. I don't give a
Farkey
fuck.
associate
Like,
with
I'm not
Ray.
looking at team comp. I feel like DFM is just so shit, it doesn't matter what the team comp is. Because he can't get past the first 10, 15 minutes of the game. Just pick what you're strong at. So maybe then, like, you know, Arya can, like, pop the fuck off and, like, do something crazy. Not an Annie, though.
Yeah, they
Annie,
kind of
there's
just
not
ruins.
really anything that kills it.
I mean, okay, they banned their own Rise.
Zed
I
banned
don't
it,
know.
So there goes another option of killing tanks.
Renekton from Ray. Yorick still up and available.
I don't know, maybe I would just say Victor
First
mid.
ban it.
First pick
Which I think
available
there's a good
for
chance they do.
Vikings. Yeah, I think you might have to. No. Oh, dearie me.
Dear you indeed. Yorick.
Yeah, good.
Shock horror.
Okay,
There's-
I mean,
They're
I
so
feel like
bad.
if you just
Let
put
fucking
Beauty here,
TSB, LGG
Mordecai
National, LPL Cook. Yeah?
yeah. Probably not.
No, definitely.
They're not gonna blind top lane, right?
No,
They're
no,
gonna
he's
save
something.
counter pick.
He, you are right. He is more than likely to pick something.
Although you say that we first picked Jin,
Like,
so we did have enough.
I don't know, dude. JDG
Yeah,
choking?
true.
I mean, okay, today
also
they
just
choked.
wanted
They were up, like,
Yeah,
they're
no,
up
it's
2-0.
not an
And they
overwhelming
let
amount of
BLG
damage.
just
I mean,
reverse
the
sweep
player
their ass.
allows them to get more of
Taking,
those
like, the
curtain calls
weirdest
sometimes,
fucking
in
things.
True.
Oh, he picks Jax?
Yeah, again, you still
Okay.
haven't got the damage. That's the problem.
Yeah. It's good in theory against the Lucian and the Zed, but it doesn't actually do
Pick
that
Ornn?
well to the Annie, just by virtue of the CC.
What else would you pick?
Jax doesn't really like
What
being
else would you pick?
controlled in terms of where he's able to move freely.
Gragas. Has been played by
Okay,
Ray.
good pick. Okay, rounding out this draft reasonably well, DFM. I like that.
I guess
Gragas
good pick.
It's a very strong lane into the Jacks. Last pick to come through, most likely for Harp. I mean, in theory, the Annie or the
I mean, yeah, it is good if you're like driver.
Nautilus, Brom. I think I would have liked the Brom, realistically, a little bit more.
I think the Brom would have been crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why they
Lucian,
didn't pick
first
Brom.
of all, but against Trundle, Galio, Jax, seems like a very blatant Brom pick. I don't know why. Maybe just wanting to take the Nautilus away from Sealong, but he's going to be fine on the rally. He's not going to care.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure why they didn't go Brom.
Yeah. Maybe trying to set up for something on the Jhin.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's fine. It's fine.
Justify it.
Hey, this is the best draft you're gonna get. Fuck it, dude. Let's go.
Ultimately, I still think DFM are.
Probably just want to engage, to be honest.
Yeah, but it could have been that much better with the Brom, realistically.
Sure, but regardless, I hate Vikings draft. And not only, like, obviously partly because of the Jhin's there, but if you, like, there's just really
partly because the Jhin is there.
Sure, you know, Jax and Trundle, if you go AFK, unplug your mouse and stand still, will do a lot of damage to you, but neither of them are going to be able to stick to the Gragas. Neither of them are going to be able to stick to the Zed.
Even the Lucian with the Nautilus babysitting, it's still pretty hard to stick to.
Yeah.
At the best of times.
Now, while all this is said, I'm still going in expecting Vikings to win because they haven't been winning the game because of their superior fight.
Wow, they think Vikings gonna win?
When no
Crazy.
fights are happening just by taking everything on the map, and their comp will still be able to do that. That's, you know, when you look at that 1v1.
Let's go Citrus! Yes, I agree.
In fact, in the 1v1, you might even favor the Trundle most of the time.
Yeah, it depends on how the game goes.
Yo, Citrus Distress, let's go!
I do still expect Vikings to win. I just think this draft is a little perplexing.
Yeah, unfortunately, DFM.
No, dude, these casters are fraud. Listen to me, a real expert. DFM reverse sweep incoming. Put your house on it. This is totally legitimately gambling advice. For legal reasons that it's a joke. Do not put your house on betting. I do not endorse gambling or betting on matches. And you will reap the rewards. Not guaranteed for legal reasons. It's also a joke.
As we head into it, keep in mind the stakes.
Never waste a diamond on a hoe. That's what they always told you in Minecraft.
Have a best of 5 up against Team Secret Wales. The loser, actually no, on Friday will be Garm versus Team Secret Wales, I believe.
No.
No.
Are they, yeah.
Winner plays Secret Wales.
So the winner of this then goes plays Team Secret Wales. The winner of that then goes versus Garm. The winner of that then goes to versus PSG. Or who? Yeah, PSG. I think no.
Team Secret Wales and Garm are at the same spot. They both lost.
Oh, I thought we had a different.
Yeah, they both lost to one lost to PSG, one lost to CFO yesterday.
No, these casters.
No, okay, yeah, sorry, you're right. I just thought the.
Yeah, so Friday will be that best of 5. And then
Wait, do you have best 5 on Friday?
Either way, it's just a BCS gauntlet from here on out.
No, we don't.
I'm saying it. I have no idea how to work it out.
No, wait, we do.
I'll have to look.
Okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay.
Lane phase should be fine here for the Jhin.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Winner of this plays Secret Wales on Friday, then CFO versus PSG on Saturday, then GAM versus the winner of that series on Sunday.
Should, in theory, go the way of Ray.
Okay, let's go. Hook their ass, boy. Hook them. There we go. Beat him. Oh! Proc, your press the attack. Dude.
A bit of that laning strength.
I'm being energized.
Obviously, quite a bit of CC that he needs to avoid between.
After this, I'm gonna cook some soba or soulmen. Soulmen is thin noodles. Ooh, thin Japanese noodles. Oh.
Vision set up pretty well by Vikings to get an indication of where Citrus is going to be. Is just well ahead as you kind of expect.
I couldn't find 10 costumes.
Yeah, Zed, one of the fastest jungle clears in the game. I think only Ivern and Zyra probably beating it.
Yep. Look at him go.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of crazy that his passive just infinitely procs on the low health monsters.
Yep. And 250.
Wow.
I'd even be tempted to give him 2.
Dude, he clears so fast he's gonna recall. What the fuck?
Meanwhile, 310-ish? No, not quite. 311. almost. He's so close. He's got to be. There we go. Okay, so about 317 for the Trundle.
Heavy trades, and Cradle's doing a great job. What isn't an easy lane? Of course, it does get harder and harder.
Know all the fucking food mentioned. You know you visit Japan too much. That's not me.
Now, as we navigate the slow early game that has.
I love Soulman. Soulman and Soba is so good.
Who's the third team going?
I always get the.
Gum. I'm sorry. They're just. They just have consistently throughout the tail end of this year looked the better.
I don't know how to say it. Katsudon, like the.
Very true.
The like egg or chicken that's cooked in egg on top of like rice.
Very well.
That's so good.
And which seed is each team going in? Because obviously
it's very like. Oh, oyakodon, yeah, oyakodon, yeah.
Commute.
That's chicken, yeah. Oyakodon's chicken.
I was saying yesterday that I actually.
Katsudon is
might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually
it's pork, right?
Games think if both teams play at the exact same form as they
I had a
did
bagel
yesterday,
with
then I
cream
would
cheese
have
and
PSG
coffee.
win this one.
Yeah,
look, bagel's so good. Pork cutlet.
Right there alongside you.
Yes,
It was a
pork
bit jarring
cutlet. Yeah.
Seeing how that series went for CFO, and then PSG talent.
Yeah, that's good, dude.
Handle business.
The fuck?
I think that would be.
What is Harp doing?
Absolutely an apropos thought, but in saying that, my counter argument is CFO has always just hit the afterburners when it counted.
Absolutely. I think logically you'd say CFO, but based on yesterday's games,
oh
PSG
hell yeah,
definitely
dude.
played better.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like I mean, like it's I guess it's healthy, kind of.
My CFO did not want to pick PSG. I also remember seeing something, and I don't know about the credibility of it, but I did see online somewhere that apparently PSG have really leveled up in their scrims as well recently, which, I mean, if yesterday's games or anything go off, you know, that's almost feels like there is
Yeah, I'll be back in there in like December or some shit.
behind that statement.
Yeah, definitely could believe it. No, Kratos.
Oh,
Kratos.
Oh, he's not going to be able to find him no more.
No
yeah,
manna.
I mean, the thing is honestly, you've got Maple, and I've watched him for the last 3 years straight, casted every single one of his games here in the region, and he, out of everyone, much more so than Junja, just has that. Now, consistency, yet Junja takes the cake. He has got that crown, absolutely. But sometimes
Customs will interrogate my ass for visiting too often.
in the grand finals or in
That's weird, dude. Wouldn't they just be like, oh, I love this place. I want to come more often.
Maple is that guy. Much the same as for the side of Garm Levy is.
Absolutely. Or down in the bot lane, Karkin and Harp looking to apply that pressure. They are still down.
Yeah, I really like Japanese food. They have a lot of Japanese like restaurants here and like food.
I'm sure I would have necessarily.
So I'm always like eating it a lot whenever I'm like homesick.
Now that busy trying to harass out. It's understandable how.
Oh, doing sketchy things like the fucking brain dead streamers. I don't even think those are like a big deal though.
6 for Guri online. Citrus is literally about to tip over on the Grom.
I feel like people overblow the impact. Like obviously, you know, people don't like them, right?
Fortunately, he's also on a.
But I don't know if people like have a negative sentiment towards foreigners because of those streamers.
Gets a lot of value. You just don't often have reason to check, other
Big
than
dildo.
the fact there might be one in there.
I mean, aren't those streamers kind of like a giant dildo?
Baron wall. That ward has just been so criminally valuable this year.
It has. It really has. It's kind of insane to me how slow these games start off, but it's always Vikings with these leads. I mean, it's mostly through superior laning, right? Like Ray Farkey should be ahead of the Jacks.
No, it's always like, yeah, it just feels that no matter what, DFM just like losing in lane.
Rather,
you can't lane against these guys.
For a trade, and Kratos willing to give up his HP for that gold means that he's going to find himself perfectly happy as this game continues to go on and on.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, 7 now for Citrus. With neither jungler having
I don't
shown
know
themselves
if I ever get questioned at
to a
customs.
lane. That might change with Guri down on that.
Because I buy a lot of food to bring back
Yeah, both junglers
And
down
I haven't
here.
really
It's
been
gonna be
questioned
first of
about
all,
it.
Up, the pillar can come down, the subjugate does,
Oh,
the crash down does as well, and that's a
Harp.
kill. Going to be picked up for Shogun. First the game, first blood for the Vikings.
The depth charge wasted Citrus there, but yeah, a little bit of arrogance it feels.
Dragon.
That's true. Harp shouldn't have used the ult because he has TP, right? So he can just TP back. Lane.
Just a little quicker to the play there for Guri.
Oh wait, Citrus is already back up the top side. What the fuck?
Yeah, at some point he did overtake Citrus in terms of that clear. All of a sudden, he's the one getting to the play earlier, right up on the top side. Yeah, so Silong goes, clears that vision, and immediately Guri runs through. And Hart just a little bit too far forward. I don't know if necessarily the depth charge was worth it.
Especially with
Crazy.
Grubs up. So now Harp, who is level 6, will not have ultimate, but Citrus looking to be able to pick up all 3 anyway, so probably not going to be punished for using the depth charge in the end. So it is a trade of objectives, but still, kill always going to.
I mean, Toronto's top side. Dragon should be doing okay, right? Ah, he's got his CS back up a bit.
Problem being, that's plated steel caps for Jin. So if at all, Ray or Arya find an avenue onto him, unfortunately Shogun's probably just dead. I mean, realistically, that was more than likely the case anyway, but...
Well, this should not be AP Gragas, dude. There's no way it's AP Gragas.
Clear that gap, or at least keep it...
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Dude, I don't know. I haven't really like traveled across Japan. I would love to do that. I feel like that'd be so much fun, so chill.
I don't hate it. Ultimately, you had 3 good choices. Even the Mercs has a lot of value because of the Annie and Nautilus, so...
I would have to find more time off.
Have the correct answer, regardless of which boot you go, unless you go something like Ionians.
But some grass.
Sorks.
Oh, lovely.
I don't really travel alone.
I mean, to be fair, the mathematically accurate most damage Jin is just all trap damage.
Yeah, maybe if you're playing in Plastic 17.
No, just purely mathematically. Like, practically it is just not, but if it's just a numbers game, which League of Legends is not. Eclipse done now for Citrus.
You asked. Some people think it is.
Oh, well, I mean, you've got people running the 0 CS challenge at the moment, so...
Oh,
yes, challenge.
Oh!
Nice flash from Kratos. Teleport's coming.
Okay.
It's going to be Arya and Cardi.
Oh, Arya Cardi. Hey, let's go.
Somehow Shogun has
hey,
been caught
okay.
in a very,
nice catch.
Very peculiar position.
What do you mean? Nobody lives in Japan, though.
Well, you see, Jin has these 2 legs.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
And he's put himself to mid lane.
Oh, it doesn't tell you how long it's been there. Well, I probably did, but your arm went in my way. It said source time. I've never seen the observers do that. Rip out the cursor to show us a...
Yeah, I've never seen that. Yeah, I like that, though. Like, LCK does that quite a bit.
To see, possibly.
I really like it. I think it makes the broadcast better.
As observer. Back in the good old days.
I didn't see the time there, though.
Was I?
Yeah, NZGC.
I was there.
Oh, they just took out the ward.
I was locked in a tiny room with the casters.
Guri.
Storytabi is cycle.
Subjugate there though, and Harp use that blast cone. Now Guri is quite.
Yeah, but I can just be here, enjoying life.
Coming through here for Shogun, landing 1, landing 2. Can he land a 3rd? No, absolutely not. As Citrus finds a lot of damage back onto Sealong. The kill does come through onto Guri as well. Ray in the area, no body spam.
Oh!
Shogun gonna be taken out.
Yo, let's go. They're finally doing stuff.
The Gragas and DFM.
Yeah, they give Cochran a champion who can play well on.
Showing signs of life.
Kratos, though, has had a lot of time down on the spot side just to wail away at those plates.
Get another one for himself. One of the
fastest
counter-attackers in the game.
Yeah.
Without the Sheen, though, isn't going to be all that impressive. Ray will get himself one back and return up on this top side. But yeah, Nova's Alice fight out of Vikings, maybe thinking that because Citrus didn't have the ultimate after the fight that occurred in mid, where they did take down Shogun, they could look for it. And they get a pretty quick kill onto Harp, but it wasn't quick enough.
No. No, Harp just runs at him.
I wouldn't even call that running.
Ghosting?
He kind of dawdles at him.
Yeah, the Hikikomori. It's just like, going outside. Ugh.
I mean, it looked like it was a good shout in. I mean, Harp even gets pulled back into the.
Like, I don't travel far. Like, I don't stay at a hotel and go to different places. I just. Within, as long as I can get home, I visit that area.
Culling's fantastic.
Oh, and Ray. Justice Punch. No, never mind. Oh, sorry, sorry, Shogun. I missed. You're on your own.
Man, Ray, what a play there.
It is going to be a bit of a slow build for him, unfortunately.
But Japan's a great place to visit, for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Like, obviously, I know most about Tokyo, but
well,
there's other places too.
He might just sell it. Dragon up 2, though, start up here for the Vikings. No response at the moment, but you see Citrus coming towards the pit and could look in there. Puts down the pink board. We'll see the health it's at. Does just use that blast cone to get himself in. It's a 50-50 smite and flamed. All the way by him, but the crash down's there, and Citrus is going to go down. Nice shutdown picked up there by Shogun. A great response out of the Vikings.
Yeah, he pays his price for his arrogance. Just wanders into the pit. Oh, that's rough. They get the tower.
Yeah, they might get Ray too. It's 3v1. Face rush there, though. They're not too concerned with taking down this Krakus.
Well, it does come down to monster slaying. Culling in the mid lane forces Kratos.
Kaku's playing a lot better.
Cautious. Harp is there behind him as well.
Not bad, actually.
Up the problem that is now this mid wave.
I go to real places in Japan, spend a whole day, walk through towns and in trains.
Actually, that's not true.
Yeah, I would like to do that. I just need to like actually grow some balls and do it.
Semtex. Make that one
Semtex sticks, yeah. Oh well,
Tower
either way.
To. The Rift Shield there, this would give over the feats of strength to DFM, and they are very strong at the moment. Again, it leaves you wondering, why have we not been picking these assassins so far? And while they still might end up losing this game, it's been the best looking they've had thus far.
I mean, to be fair, Vikings also draft themselves into somewhat of a hole where they lack.
But not summer. I won't travel during summer. If you say like fall, winter, and maybe spring,
really
okay.
Down for the Z.
I can do traveling then, but summer, summer's the worst time to travel.
Literally,
it's just too hot outside.
So situational that it requires some pretty horrendous misplay.
Yeah, I think Cardi can pretty reliably CC the Z.
But you visited countries? Where have you been, Star? Fuck. You're just in Gator Town.
Oh, they've robbed Citrus.
You can always go to the southern hemisphere.
In the kitchen sink.
True, I can go to opposite land.
Meanwhile, this 1v1.
When it's hot elsewhere, Australia's really nice and cold.
And Ray gets himself that CS lead.
See pictures? Was that other countries?
There's actually nothing Jax can do to Vigragas. If he tries to jump on him with Counter-Strike, the body slam will win that trade every single time.
Yeah.
Kakun.
Oh, I just thought it was America.
Slightly behind Shogun, but that's only because of the shutdown that was picked up. So doing a good job for himself. The entirety.
Yo, DFM have a goal lead. What the fuck?
This game.
Yeah, item time is coming through for Kakun though. SS3 and Flicker Blade's done as well.
Is it Sydney?
Goal to be found on the map.
Yeah, Sydney, Melbourne. I haven't been there. I've only been to Perth.
That's why we see Citrus and Kakun here. They're probably going to drop that. Look to close out this tower.
Mexico 6 months ago.
Working towards what would almost assuredly be his bloodletters.
Yeah. I would imagine so.
Yeah, it would be fucking weird.
In many respects, this time finally it's DFM.
Australia sucks, based.
Oh,
not wrong.
Found by Aria.
Oh, what is Harp? Why is Harp so deep in there? Oh, Ray Farkey! Let's go! What?
Shogun just narrowly surviving as the curtain call will come out, but Citrus going to be able to tank that one up
what?
in its entirety.
Oh, wow.
Dodges out with this Rift Shield and he's looking.
Oh,
wow.
Kill him!
He's coming.
Oh, it's a fucking trundle pillar! What the fuck?
So is the kill for
That's
Citrus.
crazy.
Now he is behind enemy lines as Kratos
Oh
is
shit
desperately trying
balls.
to chase him.
Run,
Now how
motherfucker,
nimble
run!
can this ZB? W's up again. Kratos now without a ward is chasing Citrus to the end of the earth.
Oh, the execute!
Oh! It does cost Flash though. And I think
That's
maybe
not
an
worth it.
overcommitment.
That's
out
not
of that.
worth it at all.
Dodging spiders and
Suddenly
snakes.
Kratos
True.
is going to be without his most reliable setup for the Counter-Strike for the next wee while.
Yeah,
Kangaroos and koalas and
Dragon.
shit, dude. Everything's
No
trying to
summoners
kill
for
you
Shogun
there.
either.
I mean, you just look how little damage the Curtain Call is doing. Like, Citrus is the one able to tank it.
And then also everyone talks really funny. Oh my god, that hook.
Gary jumped on. And the fact that Heart survives, yeah, Aria knows Shulong's down on the spot side, wanting desperately to get in for the team.
I went to Jamaica. Oh,
This
okay.
is just the biggest ego challenge
That's
I
legit.
think I've ever seen in League of Legends. Oh, he's going for the tower, right? Nah. They do hold the pillar. Unfortunately, it's still a Z.
Yeah. Well, Kratos will eventually be able to chase down this kill. It does cost.
Does
him
he
his flash
difficultly
to
have
be
to
able
upside down?
Oh, the worst side is-
True.
So if he'd
And then
flashed
everyone
to
has
the
the funny
bottom side of
accents,
that
right? And makes the
blast
funny
zone, He
voices.
gets away. Just because Gary's never going to be able to close that distance. Still worth, 100% worth.
Yeah, look, I mean, Citrus knows its worth.
Dude, everyone's
DFM,
laughing.
despite
What the
Ocean
fuck?
finding some happy faces in the back line, but I
Oh.
don't think we want to go and look at those backstage
Arya.
cameras now as Arya is just caught off for free. Ahead of this dragon, nothing really used all that much either. Magnet Storm, sure, but in the 4v5, that's not going to be.
I don't
the
remember.
difference maker.
Dude, I don't
Steal
remember
that Citrus able to
much
get
of
earlier. There's only gonna be
anything.
Dragon number 2 for the Vikings.
These past few years have been
The
very
stacking has been
busy.
stalled pretty significantly. Quite happy to give that one away. Citrus. Oh, they very nearly found Kratos and could potentially look for some revenge, but it's just going to be stealing those camps away from Guri. So what happened? Oh, the wards. Just the wards.
Does he not know?
Yeah,
Oh, he does
by
know,
the
but he
time
still
Arya
dies.
realizes it's well too late.
Yep. The downfall of Annie. A pillar.
Yep. Citrus, Black Cleaver done. So it's going to be shredded through even harder.
Game
Oh, not a ward again.
awfully even. 1k roughly is the advantage for DFM.
Winter done for Ray as well. Collector for Shogun.
Citrus having a great game for himself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Posturing at the top side, but it's just establishing vision in case Citrus, they know where Guri is, courtesy of that ward.
Oh man. Oh.
Allows them plenty of freedom to take down that mid-tier 1.
Because he's bald, a gust of wind wipes his
Kratos had a lot of
memory?
time
What
inside
the
him.
fuck?
Absolutely.
Probably will visit Osaka and Hyogo. Oh, next. Okay, that's
Deadman
nice,
as well
dude.
for Guri, so he is going to be
He's a
incredibly
speedy boy.
mobile.
Yeah.
I thought about, like, you know, going back
Through from Citrus
in
without a
December, visiting
glimpse. Out and out.
Karuizawa, which is like a
Damage.
it's a popular
gonna
place for
make you
skiing.
become
It's not that far from Tokyo.
A lot of fighting over this.
Maybe I'll go with my
top red
brothers,
bush and the vision around it.
see what they are up to.
Each team going and securing it for themselves, and then the next one comes in and takes it back.
The circle of vision. Oh, they're looking for Karkun.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, unless you want to do like some
He
event or like
champion that can
shopping,
absolutely get over
Tokyo. I mean, you don't even
Travel
have to
pillar,
go
unfortunately.
Tokyo and stuff if you want to go
really
shopping.
finding an auto attack on that mid tower, and every bit of damage will count, but still, DFM doing a good job of controlling this top side. Where the other Khan
Yeah,
is
Tokyo's pretty foreign
Still-
friendly. Like, there's a lot of English.
2.5 minutes away from the dragon, so not.
Yeah,
really
I feel like
pressure
there's a
on
lot of
that.
English that you can just
Kratos
get
able
by,
to
but like
swing these mini waves
the
back
smaller
and
towns,
forward.
as long as it's not busy, if you just pull up Google Translate, people are pretty patient.
Hooray,
Obviously, if it's
and
like
Kratos,
super
it is
busy
just gonna
place,
be
you're
that
trying to
red
use
noodle
Google
fight
Translate
continuing
and you can't
down the bot
communicate,
side.
then yeah.
A little bit harder, I think, for Kratos to get through Ray now with that Winter. So
And like, yeah,
seems
I don't
like-
have any allergies or anything, so like, I'm just like, yeah, everything's okay. No
Oh, the
worries, no
wards,
problem. I'm
Karkun.
just like, yeah, okay, whatever, man. We'll
They
just
know
do
now.
whatever.
That could have been a bit rough.
Because yeah, I can't communicate properly here. So like, whenever they ask like follow-up questions,
Oh,
if
they
they,
finally cleared
like
out
sometimes
that
they don't
one.
understand, I'm
Fury's
just like,
red
no
buff.
problem. And then if I get
No,
something
actually,
like, you
it
know,
was
if they
pretty
add
early,
like, if
so
I don't
they
like
just
mushrooms, they
placed it
put
on
mushrooms in my food. I'm just like, whatever,
It
dude.
is somewhat starting
Learn
to
the
feel
language.
Like
Sorry,
DFM know
just
they're in a
get
winning
fucked.
position, but aren't willing to risk it.
Yeah.
So that's going
I mean, Tokyo always has foreigners, but it's not that bad. It's foreign friendly.
Other than the fact one team
A lot of
is
people
good, one
speak
doesn't.
English,
it's
so
gonna be
like,
actually
if
even.
you're traveling,
DFM will
eating,
have a slight advantage
pretty good.
Always. And admittedly,
I don't really like it, but I mean, I live there, so that's different, right? I wouldn't visit Tokyo, but I live there, so as my home, it's pretty cool.
Oh, it's a Morello's, or it's at least it's an Oblivion Orb for Ray.
Yeah, it's fine for him to pick it up. He's kind of done his purpose. Now he is engaged tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Osaka, Kyoto are, you
So
know,
long
and
as
then
we
like,
don't
yeah,
see
there's a
Aria
bunch of
also
different
pick one up, then I think we're
prefectures.
fine.
Yeah, very much so.
That was a bit bleak.
Johnny Somali?
I mean, ultimately, heel cut should.
No,
come
he's
through
jailed
for
in Korea.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
it was
Koreans
global
are,
dominance
yeah,
because that
they're
Oblivion
way more
was-
aggressive than Japanese people. He wasn't jailed in Japan, I don't think.
You can see they're very hesitant to dare attack this Arakan, but Kakun now eating in. They are going to start it up.
Yeah,
So
Japanese
possible
people are
breaking
more
point for the
likely
game.
not to
If DFM win this fight,
say
it could be going to
anything.
a fourth.
I mean, Kratos is
Okay.
all that assured
Arakan
getting that
throw?
bot tier 2.
Yeah, a lot of
They
damage
are
coming down
ahead.
with Arakan. Vikings still not really your vision.
Okay,
Ivori's card
Arya?
coming in is going to spot it out. Very hard
Wow,
for
they
Trump
can't
to
even
make
get
his
in.
way This
Yeah.
is the Arakan going down, but it's traded for a lot.
Hey, free Arakan! Oh, wait, they're gonna fight after this? Whoa, okay, instant deletion. Let's go!
Immediately down will go Shogun
Nice
in a
up!
horrendous position, and Kratos
Okay, Kratos!
chasing on forward alongside Ray. The ward jump's going to be there to get Kratos out for the time being, but DFM.
Oh, was he
are
there
doing
for a short time?
fantastic
Or
job.
jailed?
They're
I didn't
looking to
know.
take
I
us
thought it was
at
only
least to
Korea.
4.
Baron is coming up. And they do have
Yeah.
brief
No,
window
like
where Guri
Koreans,
is
like,
not on the
dude,
red.
they went fucking nuts.
And
They're like, oh, you're
how good
disrespecting
does
us?
Jin look?
We're putting
Absolutely.
a bounty on you, dude. They would legit just like
Absolutely. What a
follow
Jin
him and just beat his ass, and then
I
when
mean,
the
look, if
cops showed
DFM
up,
continue the pacing that
they
they've
would just
got,
like lie
which
and be
is
like,
just
oh, I didn't
not
see
do
anything. Like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
And
No,
play it
dude,
very,
like
very slow
this
and
guy
very, very
like
safe.
fell.
That Jin could potentially. I was gonna say.
And yeah,
so
like
long
they're
as
just
smart
gang up
prep
on
and
him.
reading,
Like, yo, dude,
that would
kids
have
don't
been
fuck
one of the
with
worst
Koreans like
potential
that.
steals.
Ray? Ray?
Oh!
Oh,
Kratos is going to be able to get himself out. What a dicey
Ray
situation.
Murky, how do you do? I don't know how the fuck you look so good and so shit at the same time.
I don't know why Kratos teleports here. Just give it.
this was so
There's
clean.
no way in.
I mean, he likely could have gotten some significant damage on that tier 3 if he just stayed.
Oh.
Then, yeah, I mean, Shogun trying to be there, auto-attacking, gets hooked.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think
I
realistically...
have summer
you just
allergies
give
here in
it out.
Florida.
I remember
Jeez.
seeing that Vikings had 9 flowers. It's probably not much more on the side of DFM as a fight breaking out, and Cardi is going to go down immediately. Shogun not long to follow as a great explosive cast coming out of Ray. Guri
Oh,
there and after double kill
let's
going over
go.
to Kakun here. 11-5 the kills.
Hey,
5K ahead with the Baron and the
let's
second Baron
go.
in the game for
Come on.
DFM.
Whoa, Harp is level 12 while Suelan's level 9. Let's go.
The Aljao,
Show him who's
DFM
boss,
are not done.
baby. They're doing
To go quiet
great.
into the night,
Hell
we'll see,
yeah, dude.
but
Dude, Kakun,
They come down
100% win rate on
Hit the
Lucian. Yeah,
champion-wise.
this is why
see.
Yeah, still
I'm
moving
like,
this one
yo,
across
pick
the
him
line.
fucking Lucian, dude. He actually knows how to play this
Substantially
thing.
ahead now, and you have to imagine it is gonna be.
You know what the biggest scam in the world is?
dumb thing.
Animal vets?
You have to
Wait,
get
why?
that Nexus to explode.
I mean, the Vikings are frauds. LGLs is the best
that was a
region.
max range hook.
If we had 3 Japanese teams.
Yeah, no, I think
Oh, like,
the saying
look
is,
at that,
the
man.
game is not over until you
Oh,
see the
Ray
stat screen
Sparky.
and start
I didn't know you
comparing,
got that
your teammates'
fucking,
numbers.
like, Riz, dude. Look at that fucking styling.
And block them and move on. I don't know, something along those lines. Cosmic Drive now.
They give them
finished up for Ray,
price
so he
medical
is a
care and whatever
very,
they
very
want.
mobile
Really?
boy.
For a fucking animal?
See what more damage DFM can try and make happen. That top lane inner is the most logical point of attack.
The wave
Yeah,
is
see,
not
this is why I don't
far
have
off being, I
pets.
think it'll just be the timing
I'd
of
feel
the
really bad if they're like,
Falcon
hey, man,
position.
we can cure your dog, but it's gonna cost you $15. I'm like, nah, just euthanize him. Dude, that's such a horrible feeling, dude.
The will be blocked up, and the redemption there to give him a little bit of HP back, but maybe enough damage Doubts and be able to defend this tower. We'll see. Harp going back to his base. Does he have teleport available in that unsealed spell?
I mean, I've never had a pet, so I actually know nothing about vets and medical bills and stuff like that.
Edge done, has that execution's calling, so it will be the mortar reminder. But you look at that Baron damage onto the tower.
Nice, good vision control. The top side jungle. Wait, Harp's not even there.
It's back. Let's go.
Right.
Ooh, Ray.
Again, just finding a great
cover.
The Jax, he is getting targeted down low, but has the phase rush, so gets himself out immediately. And that subjugate used from Yuri now.
Baron buff ended. Already?
That may occur. Rapid fire cannon now finished for Shogun, so ability to auto attack just a little bit easier to find.
Yeah, but medical.
3,000 gold up on
what is it?
No real damage
medical things in America is always expensive.
That mid tower.
I'm just wondering if it's the same in Japan or like Asia. Like in Taiwan, like I got every time I get sick, it's like $5, $10. Oh!
Who else is going to go down though?
Dude, they're just dying. Kill the tower!
And Kratos in the thick of things does have to go golden. Harp now.
Let's go!
Point of attack.
Nice.
Yes, he will. It's a 3v3, but low health bars across the map.
Get him, Kaku. Show him who's boss.
For both teams, and Sealong looking.
You are the new Utah bomb.
The flash.
You get
the damage as Guri and
Sasageyo, Sasageyo, Shinzo, Sasageyo. What the fuck? Why are they fucking backing off?
Unfortunately, it's not really soul for either team. Just soul point. So Baron will likely be the next point of contention.
Shogun able to live despite and keep both of his sums up.
Yeah, it was very chaotic.
Ult was used onto Cardi. Yeah, I see.
And Shogun just sort of sits there in the back line with a curtain call, and
dude, that tower was up for so long.
Not a lot, but a little.
Just sub and Chica. I don't even know if they can, dude.
A lot of bodies clumped on top of each other.
Absolutely. Teleport back to the play now for Harp. Citrus allowing Karkun to take these jungle camps now, 4 items deep for the AD carry of DFM. There's a reason why Karkun's Lucian consistently gets banned.
Yeah, true actually.
5-0-5, 2-0-7 for A. Fortunately, there's just not going to be a heck of a lot of anything on the Rift for the next 50-odd seconds.
Yeah, but the inhib down for a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
3 minutes and 45 seconds still left on that. Kratos trying to find himself a tower on the top side as Ray will slowly walk up there to answer it, but it should be some gold back to this Jax, who will most likely have the Zhonya's off the back of it, and the objective shutdown makes it all the more sweet.
So he actually takes the lead back off of it. Again, it's Ray. He's on a Gragas.
Dude, can he not push without Baron?
He's just now a CC
That's what you have to wait for.
A good one at that, so you're not feeling too hard pressed. Recall comes through. Zhonya's now finished up for Kratos, so a little bit more utility in the midst of these team fights that have been very chaotic.
Hey yo.
Now we're of each other's presence.
Ghost coming.
Okay, what's going on here?
Have to flash away. Culling comes out. A lot of damage on the
That could have
Shogun.
been better.
A lot of damage on the Shogun.
Citrus on the Dragon. So it will be number 3 for them.
I love trying to watch Kevin and it freezes every 1 second.
I don't know if Vikings have the safest or quickest takes when it comes to that Baron. So the best they can do is set themselves up some vision and potentially look to make a play off the back of DFM starting it up.
Yeah, unfortunately, Vikings just really, really desperately lacking damage. I mean, Shogun, once he gets that Infinity Edge online, maybe there's an avenue in, but even then, it's looking a little bleak. DFM with priority on this top side of the map now, looking to find an avenue to start up that Baron. It would almost certainly mean the end of the game in favor of them, and we would be heading to a 4th.
Wait, why is that?
Again, DFM, who got absolutely steamrolled the last 2 games, now in the lead for game 3, on the hunt for a reverse
this is
sweep.
still working.
And again, even a win here would still be a first for the LJL in the playoffs.
It would.
So I think, if nothing else, helping that. Citrus, I don't know if there's going to be much there to be found on him. He's intensely slippery right now.
Shogun desperately needing that Infinity Edge. Each bit of gold going to help him so much more. DFM very content with how this map looks.
Oh, there's a decent chunk of damage on the Kratos. Oh, Sulong, my god!
Oh my, yeah, Karkun. What an angle he finds, what a chunk of damage he finds too. Sulong does have teleport, so the recall can immediately have him come back out onto the map. But again,
no issues there.
For DFM, and there is no Infinity Edge yet on the
top side. It's been pinged.
The Vikings, and yeah, Ward will be spotted out. Sulong already back out on the rift with the rest of the team. Cardi gonna get stunned up, flash away. Karkun having to use that summoner.
Okay, I see it jittering. There. Why is it jittery?
Towards this Baron. Nothing committed from the side of Vikings to find that very, very important summoner spell.
Hold on.
Kratos.
Right during the fucking hype moments. What the fuck is wrong with
definitely
this?
Trying to find an avenue into this Baron pit, but he's targeted down. Everyone's jumping on the Guri. Subject does come through. And the CC!
Oh.
The Vikings, can they find an avenue
what
back?
The fuck?
In no man's land. Will not
no way to
do
this.
With that counter-strike. As Sulong comes in, tries to find an avenue.
Oh my god.
And Ray Farkey, the tried and true top laner of DFM, finds the flash two-man body slam, and Citrus chases down his counterpart with Karkun picking up the triple.
TP's into the base.
Come in, and DFM will take us to a 4.
No,
as the LJL will get their first playoffs win.
Oh, the time is too long, unfortunately, for the Vikings, and DFM with a brilliant draft.
It works fine, right? Yeah.
Series and playoff hopes alive.
They certainly do. And unfortunately for the Vikings, they are not done. They have to find another game. It's not coming here. DFM make a series out of this.
And they do what SHG was never able to in the playoffs and secure a game.
Ray Farkey on the Gragas finds the counter pick and makes such good work of it. Had so much more impact than Kratos the entirety of that game, much the same as Citrus and Guri.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to fix it.
In the Vikings camp. Oh, Arya looks exhausted, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, clocking off his shift of Annie.
Yeah, it has been a rough road in the LCP playing Annie. Karkun with 30,000 damage.
And Jin, completely worthless.
Oh,
who would have thought?
Continues.
Okay, but realistically, DFM's draft isn't like it's not incredible just by looking at the champions themselves.
No,
but
they played it incredibly.
They've got a bunch of tanky-esque champions and hard to lock down champions, and Vikings have drafted as close to 0 damage as they possibly could have. Just realistically speaking.
Well, I mean, when your Zed can tank up Curtain Call without a shred of armor, it's problematic.
Well,
and then not even get started on Ray.
Yeah, Ray played so well this game. He really, really
they did win one,
well
but
this game. And yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what the vision was for the Vikings. I have absolutely no idea. But this was, I will say, and it feels harsh, but this was possibly to me one of the worst drafts we've seen all year. Where you've drafted Jin, who, again, is an AD carry that just does less damage than most of the others because he's been.
It looks like it's a Twitch
issue. He
issue.
wants to be more in the back lines, not actually in the face auto attacking.
Yeah,
and so
usually an AD caster.
And so usually you do pair him with other champions, like Zyra is a common pairing with him, which Guri does play, right? Guri is one of the 2 players in this league that constantly has Zyra bans against him. You want to play with long range where Jin can enable them and you can continue to play, you know, you have other avenues of
it might be a Twitch issue. What the fuck?
Sure, you know, you go on solo queue, Jax does a lot of damage, and solo queue Trundle might do a lot of damage. In competitive play, the melee champs often aren't doing that.
Oh, do I try a different server?
They're in the front, kiting in and out, trying to find that CC, trying to find the avenue and to blow up whoever's in the front of the team fight. But there is just no damage coming through for the Vikings. And so I think DFM, realizing that, have so much freedom in these fights, and Karkun just unleashes. Look how untouched he is. Kratos jumps on him, and that's it. That's all the threat gone. As soon as Kratos uses Q, there's nothing left for Karkun on the Lucian, and that's what we saw the entire game.
Oh my lord, look at just the auto attacks coming through from Karkun. And how much HP Guri loses. Even here, Kratos, they just pass like ships in the night, unfortunately. Has to go golden. And just the damage, the wombo coming out of this DFM combo. Shogun thrown into the sacrificial pit. Another one about to come Karkun's way as he drops the culling for a triple. Arguably one of his best games this year.
I would argue it possibly just straight up was Karkun's best game this year, and it's a game that now means LJ will have at least one win in playoffs over the course of 2025, with the potential of more, of course.
I have no idea.
Game 3 done and dusted. DFM trying to make a series out of this. We're going to a break. Once we come back from
Dude,
game number 4,
it's happening.
Will we make it to Silver Scrapes? It's up to DFM. We'll see you there.
Working hard to outrun all the ones that chase. I can't run fast enough, can't pick up the pace. People run towards left, call my cars
I'm not too sure what's going on. But yeah, hey, maybe Miracle Run. It looks like a Twitch fixed itself. I can't tell. Maybe I'm jinxing it. Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Yo, reverse sweep incoming. Okay.
Finds the angle to do so.
Herald dropped as well.
Alongside.
Oh!
Wrist, you absolute beast!
不要是第2名就好，因为职业选手啊，感觉只有第1名才会被大家看见。
Absolutely manhandled, flashes away. It's going to be Maple turning up.
Oh my lord!
But Rest is happy to take the fight. Maple will eventually find it. Will he?
일단은 저희가 오늘 마지막 경기가 될 수도 있는데 이제 저희 입장에서는 절대 물러설 곳이 없고 그래서 반드시 이겨야만 한다고 생각을 해서 지금 당장은 이길 생각밖에 없는 것 같아요.
You can see the smiles on their face. They've made playoffs. They get to fight. They get to look towards Worlds. They could be one of the 3 teams the LCP sends over there.
Như đã nói trước đó thì việc mình chưa bao giờ giành được một danh hiệu nào, thì lần này cái điều đó rất là thúc đẩy mình và các đồng đội để giành được danh hiệu đầu tiên ở tại LCP lần này.
Ricochet is really ripping through those health bars forward. Will go Histo, but he's going to be taken out immediately. Look at the CC. PSG finding it, but the damage is down for Mini. The triple comes out yet again, and Pop in the meanwhile shredding through the top lane.
Việc thúc đẩy em ngay lúc này có lẽ là tất cả những người đồng đội cũng như tất cả những các bạn khán giả ở Việt Nam lúc này.
Absolute
如果能拿到 LCP 的第1座奖杯意义的话，很非凡吧。毕竟打职业就是想要拿到最好的成绩。
Most likely going to go down. Nice flash, gets him clear of a lot of the damage. And then comes Carson. Arya might be the next target. Arya's taking a lot of damage himself. Flashes away, but he's going to get taken out by Carson. And so strong on this Pantheon, he's going to be able to continue forward. Woody finds a nice knock up and finds an even nicer one there onto Citrus.
việc nâng cấp của giải đấu LCP thì đối với mình thì sự rất là quan trọng, tại vì kể cả mùa đầu tiên kích off và mùa xuân thì bọn mình đã không có được gọi là cơ hội để mà nâng cấp, thì cái việc mà nâng cấp giải LCP lần này thì nó mang ý nghĩa rất là lớn với đối với mình cũng như cả đội, là sẽ là lần đầu tiên được du lịch giải LCP và sẽ có được nâng cấp.
Did it stop stuttering? Of course. Bastion comes in here crying about Jin. I guess it stopped stuttering. Dude, that was so weird. I have no idea what the fucking issues were. But yeah, like, cause like I checked Twitch and it was like going like, oh, there's issues. Oh, for 4 minutes. My God, hit jump scare. I'm leaving. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Go back to casting and being biased against LGL. The best region. Where is it?
Welcome back, everybody. Now, Panda, are we possibly on the verge of the biggest upset we've seen in the LCP so far this split? Because DFM came out in Game 3. It was a slow start, but they were so dominant.
I think it ultimately depends on where the talent gets found in this game, realistically. Have Vikings learned the lesson about Citrus and his assassin junglers? I think, oh, and we've got Style coming in too.
DFM, combatte!
Maybe the shift they need.
I don't think it matters which AD carry plays this game because neither of them can now pick Jin. So
they can play Israel though.
That is true. Oh, it was just the most uninspired draft I have really seen in a long time. And it's just the problem you don't want to be seeing, especially in Game 3. You know, in Game 5, if the draft looks a little wonky, it's like, okay, well, like, there are 50 champs gone from the pool. It's understandable that it's a bit rough at that stage, but we've just played best of threes all year long. We got to have a better draft than that at that stage.
And in DFM's first best of 5, they've taken one of the 5. They would have to win 2 more and reverse sweep it out the Vikings to keep the hopes alive. Has running his team through the game plan here in Game 4.
All right, fellas. What we're going to look to do here is mind control them to allow us to have exactly
What's that?
We
oh,
want
is it lagging again?
Damage.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think even if they do pick
what the fuck?
Still somewhat better than the Jin compared to the, you know, in terms of jet.
What is going on with Twitch today?
Mel bot lane. That's it. That's the mind control they need. Get Style to play Mel bot lane, and it's kind of over from there, I think.
Yeah, possibly. I think we've only seen the one.
I just got back.
Unbelievably hard.
Yeah, and then in fact, Talon had to make content about how.
Do I end stream once?
Not name their name on this occasion.
Try different server.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll fix it though.
Oh, Corgi was the one that said that.
Yeah.
But DFM, Kaku and that man on your screen there having an absolute lights out performance on the Lucian, and really showing why so many teams have been banning it against him. So maybe some information they've gathered through scrims of just how well he's performing on the champion at the moment, because he certainly looked very formidable in that last game. Definitely the better of the 280 carries on Game 3.
Vikings with blue side means that DFM have that counter pick. Nico, Poppy, and Vi banned out in the first rotation. I mean, what have we got left? Wukong, there you go. So we're hitting the jungle hard. Taking out those bruises, which means that Citrus picking up those assassins.
Yeah, I'm gonna reset stream once.
Value. Munara, I think it's just gonna be third ban for DFM.
I'll try a different server and see if that fixes it.
But maybe Cardi wanting it. Now that they do have blue side themselves.
We've seen the answer to the Azir though. Pretty consistently.
Yeah, the